fucking talking, fam. But you know what? We're here still. Oh my god, fam. A1. I'll be honest, yeah. I'll be honest. I didn't know if we was gonna go ahead with tonight. I'll be so honest with you,
Hey.
fam. But you know what? We're here still.
I
Huh?
didn't either. It started getting a bit late. I didn't either, but
I know. Do you know what it is? Yeah. Bruv, I'm still hungover from last night. I'll be totally honest, bruv. And I've been fucking talking on this app this whole day as well. So I'm just thinking, I was even contemplating doing a space today. I was like, you know what? Should I really interview my man today, Carl? I'll be so honest, fam. It was only Christmas the other day, and now you're on Twitter again. But you know what? It is what it is, isn't it? Funny enough, yeah, I actually tried to shout you, I think, a couple months ago, but you didn't get back to me.
Nah, bro, what it is, man's just dealing with a lot of things, man. A lot of things.
Nah, man, I hear you. But you know what, guys, we're here, we're back tonight. Yes, it's the Harsh Reality Gnosis, the infamous, the famous Harsh Reality Gnosis spaces. Obviously, everyone knows what happens on this space. Obviously, this whole year has been kind of crazy. I've kind of shunned the whole light on Twitter Spaces this year. The people that I've had on here, the guests, bruv, they've all been big people, innit? Like, it's been crazy, innit? I'm pretty sure a lot of you know, all of you know, because you've all been listening in this whole year. But you know what? I was like, when I saw the response from A1, I was like, you know what? Let me at least do one more space for you, man, innit? Before the new year. I can't lie, it's been a crazy year. A lot of shit has happened off of the spaces as well. But you know what, guys? Before we get into it, we finna get into the nitty gritty, innit? Obviously, over here, we don't cap, we don't sugarcoat anything. We get straight into it, and we ask the questions that people are too scared to ask. You know what I mean? We ask the questions that people want to hear. So, guys, everyone, just retweet this space. Follow me and A1 on all of our socials, but retweet the space. Tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag Harsh Reality Gnosis. This space, it's powered by AzFM. Obviously, AzFM, as you guys know, that is my second account. That is also now basically an umbrella for a lot of other things that I'm going to be doing in the new year. So, as I said, guys, there's a lot of shit that I'm doing. You're going to be seeing it now. Obviously, there's no more talking. It's now just time for action, innit? So, yeah, guys, just tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag, retweet this space, and follow me on all of my socials. All right, cool. Boom. A1, I'm going to let you introduce yourself to all the listeners. How many people we got in there? All right, cool. Guys, keep on retweeting the space, Car. You know the numbers that we get is crazy, yeah? So, retweet this space. Tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag. But yeah, before we start, A1, just introduce yourself to everyone that's listening in right now. Just let them know who you are, what you do, innit? I'm pretty sure they already know, but just introduce yourself, innit?
A1FROMTHE9. I'd say I'm a household name in North London drill music. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, so where from North London are you from?
I'm from Edmonton, North London.
Edmonton, North London. All right, cool. All right, boom. Everyone tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag. I'm seeing some of the tweets are coming through now. So tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag. All your questions that you want me to ask him, DM them. If not, if you want to tweet him on the hashtag, then just tweet him on the hashtag, innit? But all right, cool. We're going to start now. All right, so where are you originally from? Where do you originate from?
What? In terms of my parents or what?
Nah, just you, like your background. Like, where do you, well, yeah, your parents, I'm guessing. Where do you originate from?
Both my parents are of Nigerian heritage.
Okay.
But I was born originally in Germany.
Same.
Swear down.
Yeah. Same.
Crazy. But
Yeah.
I was born in Germany and I moved over with my mum, my baby brothers at the time, my sister, and I grew up here ever since. And I just went primary school since 1, 2, the whole lot. Just grew up here.
Nah, that's same with me. I left Germany when I was 7 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah, I still have family there though. Like the rest of my grandma, all of them, my aunties and that, they all live there, innit? But I've got family here as well.
You see,
Like
with man,
obviously, yeah, go on.
I never got that blessing there. Do you know why? Just what it is. It's like with man's family, the only family I had over there was man's direct family. It was more like my dad, mum.
Yeah, you're in a family.
Yeah. So when we moved, that was it. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like my whole family basically moved with me. Like the only family I've ever known or seen. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Moved
Nah, I
to
hear it.
England. Are all in England.
Mm. No, cause you see, with me, yeah, nah, because obviously both sides of my parents they have a big family tree, innit?
Yeah.
So over here, when we moved here, like it was mainly my dad's side, innit? They was all here. But in Germany, that's like literally where like my mum's side, they're all down there, innit? So whenever man goes back to Germany, I just go over there and I've got all like my cousins, my aunties and that, they're all there. But over
No, I get
here,
that.
I've got all like my cousins, my aunties and that, like from my dad's side, they're all here, innit? So I hear that still.
But what do you think
But
about Germany though? It's
Germany,
lit.
you see Germany, yeah? I'm gonna be
Yeah.
so honest with you, and I think I've said this on here before. Germany and England, they're two. It's a different ball game. It's two different places, bruv.
Totally.
Like, it's Germany, yeah. Right now, if I was to live in Germany, I'd just be bored, innit? Cause Germany's a boring
You
place.
took the words out my mouth, man.
Yeah, fam, it's a
It's
boring
border,
place.
but it depends though. It
Yeah,
depends.
but
Like,
when you're a kid, it's fucking
yeah,
fun, bruv. It's lit, fam.
yeah, it's lit. It's lit.
When you're
But
a kid,
grown,
yeah, Germany's probably the best place to live at because over there, yeah, it's not like over here. Like you could leave your yard and leave the door open and that.
yes, and not have to look
Yeah,
over your shoulder and
yeah,
worry about
fam.
knife crime and mad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
exactly
All of
that.
that. Yeah.
Exactly that.
Germany's a lot safer and it's a lot cleaner down there as well, isn't it? Like you're not really allowed to like litter and that. They've got bins everywhere. If you get caught littering and that, like literally you'll get arrested, bruv. Like
Thousand,
their
1000%.
recycling system and all of that is A1 still. Like they don't fuck around with that. But
I'll
it
say that.
depends.
I'll say their
Huh?
justice. I'll say their justice system's a bit more lenient over there as well. In
Mm,
terms of, I feel like the justice system over here in Britain and London, it's more of a targeted thing. Like you'll see police officers go into neighborhoods looking for where
mm.
crimes happening. Like
Yeah, but the
in
thing is,
Germany,
no,
it's
no, in
not that.
Germany they don't have gangs though. They don't have that. They've got do you
Yeah,
know what
but
they do. But the gangs over there, like I remember when I was growing up, it was a lot of like the Turkish lot. Like,
yeah,
Germany, there's a lot of
it's
Turkish
still
people
like
there.
that now.
Like Kurdish
The
and that,
Arab
yeah.
culture. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's still
But
like that
like
now.
the Fed, it wasn't really like Germany is for me. It was a safe place, innit? Like I would go to my friend's yard and that. The doors would be open. We would go whenever we would want. I would even travel to some next city in that and come back in that whenever. But it was lit. I can't lie. But now, I'm in my 20s now. If I was to go back, I'd be so honest. It'd be boring because I've been there a couple of times and
Like it would,
yeah,
it
man.
would, it would, it would be. I won't even lie, it would. But what it is, it just depends on who you know, kind of thing, and what you be doing over there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I hear it. I hear it. But
Like,
cool. Boom. So where in Germany did you actually grow up? And then when you moved here, where did you grow up as well when you moved here?
I was born in Stuttgart, but obviously, where my parents are Nigerian. Their
Mm,
first, obviously, Nigeria was colonized by Britain, so it's only natural to assume that their, you know what I'm saying,
yeah, no,
natural
I hear
language
it.
is English, isn't it? So like, after a few years of living in Germany, they've always wished and dreamt of moving to England because they can speak English like
Mm,
a, a lot better than they could speak German. Do you know what I mean, kind of thing.
mm.
So I was born in Stuttgart. You know what that is?
Yeah, yeah. I know what Stuttgart is.
I was born in Stuttgart, and then when I got to about 8, I flew over, and then I went to Eldon Junior Primary School in Edmonton.
Mm,
Yeah, I'll say, look, as a kid, yeah, just going to school and doing the basic shit. That won't really shape you too much from like the age of 1 to 8. The years that actually shaped me as a person
mm.
would have happened here in London. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Like
Yeah.
like primary school, secondary. Do you know
Mm,
what I mean? That's where a
mm.
person gets his attitude from.
Yeah. So just to ask then, what was you into growing up? Like, what were the things that were like of interest of you when you was growing up?
I used to sit back and watch animes. I used to just love.
Yeah.
I used to love Naruto.
Yeah.
I used to bang it out. I won't even lie. I played a bit of footy when I was young.
Mm.
More time, I love sports. Do you know what I mean? But
Mm.
I've always had an interest in music. I'll say I had an interest in music from as young as like all 12. Like I remember having a few friends that was into a bit of madness from young. And when they were out on the block with fuck all to do, I'd rather sit in the house and write bars or get on a computer and just try and perfect my craft. Like sometimes I'd be rapping back when I was 17, and man will say, "Raw, like, how come you're rapping like that?" But they didn't know that, bro. Music is like football. If you start very young and write every day, you're gonna be 17, like lyrically advanced. Do you know what I mean? To
Yeah.
most, to in comparison to a rapper who just went to prison and got gassed by one of his friends to start rapping and came out and tried it and got a little bit of a buzz. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what it was for man. Like since I was like 12, it's kind of been just music
Mm.
and that for me. Like, yeah, I just been writing
Okay.
ever since. But I
Mm.
never took
Okay.
it serious till man got a bit older.
Mm. Okay. So, what was you like as a kid? Like, was you like a good kid, or was you constantly like always getting into trouble and that?
Cool. In my opinion, yeah, I like to always paint myself in a positive picture. So I won't say I was a bad kid.
Uh,
My parents, my parents raised me right. I had strict Nigerian parents that whooped my ass. Do you understand?
yeah. Yeah.
But I was always getting in trouble. But I was more like I blame that more on the environment man grew up in. Like,
Mm.
I really do feel like we are products of our environment. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm. No, I
And
hear it.
and where you grow up can really determine what path you
Yeah.
go down in life.
Mm. Nah, I hear
But
that because obviously you have
I'll say
influences around you and stuff.
but I'll say I was a good kid, man. I was
Mm.
generally a good kid. I loved life. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I didn't love badness. I loved life. I was a good
Mm.
kid.
Okay. Okay. So, when did you first get into music?
Fuck yeah. Say when I was about 12, cool, 12, 13, I met a man, he's in Jehovah Witness.
Mm.
He taught me how to write music. He said, yo, come round, man. You're not allowed to swear, no swear words, no F word, none of that. And I'll teach you how to write music.
Mm.
I used to go to his house every day instead of chilling and doing playing games or whatever, and just sit with him in his bedroom. And he used to give me like grime MCs like P Money and that, and say,
Mm.
take this song, go home and write me all his whole song word for word, innit?
Mm.
And then I'll do that. And then I'll go home and write out all the bars from the P Money song, as hard as it was, but I'll get it right and bring it back to him, and he'll say, now spit it to me. And then from doing that, I learned to write my own bars.
Mm.
So 13 is when I started taking it serious. Like I started recording songs, studio time and that, doing little freestyle videos on the block and that
Mm.
in Edmonton at the time.
Okay. So, just to ask, before I ask you this question, because you mentioned grime, nah, I'm pretty sure a lot of the listeners are probably laughing right now. Car, obviously, throughout this whole year, I've spoken about grime a lot, and I've had my own opinion on grime. So I
Yeah.
just want to ask you, what is your honest? Be very honest as well, innit? What is your honest opinion on grime at the
Well,
moment?
where it is right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it right now?
Brother, I don't know. I'm asking you.
Personally, I'll say the realest share. Grime's not where it used to be in in terms of like at the top of the scene in the UK. There are many grime artists still about. Don't get me wrong. That 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 are fucking talented. Like I know a lot of talented artists, but in terms of the grime genre right now, I can't lie, man. Like it's almost been removed from the face of history of UK music right now, bro. Like if you're sat in Europe tuning into UK music, you're not listening to grime.
Mm,
We're listening to drill or auto tune or the wave. Do you know what I mean?
mm.
It's just how it is.
Okay. Okay, cool. So you just said, yeah, you know what, guys, by the way, everyone tweet all your thoughts and questions on a hashtag, retweet this space, and then also follow me on all my socials. But make sure you tweet all your thoughts and questions on a hashtag in it and retweet the space in it. But all right, cool. You just went and said that you were shooting freestyles in the block in Edmonton. So I'm guessing, was you already in was you already banging? Like, was you already out here? Like, was you already in a gang? Like, was you like, you know
I'll
what I
be
mean?
real with you, yeah. You see, like the difference between me and a lot of youths, like on their
Mm,
block and that, like, they get like like groomed and like met with elders and all this stuff. Yeah, with
mm,
me it wasn't like that. We never
okay.
joined the gang. It wasn't a thing like that. We were just like the cool youths that grew up in the area
Mm,
and was all friends. We all knew each other's mums, all went around each other's mum's house. And if you touched one of us, you touched all of us. It
mm,
wasn't a gang. It was just the
mm.
police looked at it and said, "Rod, there's 20, 30 youths still on their estate. You're a gang." And next thing you
So,
know,
so you're okay. Okay, cool, cool. So you're honestly saying you are not a gang?
bro, in my honest opinion, in my honest opinion, yeah, I don't think. I know, obviously, in the public, like from the public opinion, the way they see it, like, Paul, these youths representing, they're screaming out their areas, names, and blah blah blah. To me, as weird as it sounds, yeah, it's just blind patriotism. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh
because
my god.
that's I notice how I called it blind patriotism, because it's like where we grew up and how we grew up. Yeah, we love our area so much.
Mm,
We love the old people in it. We love the young people in it, and we love it so much that we scream it. And
mm.
to the
But
average
why
person,
would you love an area that you don't really own? You just live
but
there.
no, we're not, of course we're not saying we own it. I'm not saying we own the area. You're
No,
right.
no, no.
Like,
I'm just saying. No, I'm saying though. Why do you love an area that you do not own? Cause let's be
I
real.
love what you
Like a
just
lot.
said.
No,
So
no, no.
why?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Because a lot of people, we both know this. A lot of people have been moved to certain areas by the council. The council they offer,
Absolutely,
yeah,
bro. I love
they
what you just said. You
yeah
know what I
they
say to
offer
people?
council housing.
Do you know?
So
Do you know what I say to
people,
people? I say to
mm,
people, people are. I say to man, yeah, they always talk to me about this gang beef. I say, bro, this is me coming from a grown point of view. You're probably gonna laugh at what I'm gonna say right now, yeah.
mm,
I
mm,
feel like people are not dying for gangs. You're dying for where your mum decided to get a council house. Like, let's
mm.
be realistic.
Yeah,
Like,
no, no. I hear it. I hear it.
yeah, man. Like, a lot of people need to be realistic with themselves. Like, you're willing. Like, cool. So it's you and me. I come from that. Like, as much as it's easy for me to say the right thing, but I come from that. I know reality. Like, people's out a man out a postcode gang banging and shit, and repping blocks that people don't own based on
No,
like
because I've
council.
seen a
I
lot.
know all of
Okay, I'll
that.
let you finish. Yeah, go on, go
But
on.
but
Yeah,
the
go on.
reality about it is this year, it's like I called it blind patriotism. Why when the World Cup was just on, everybody was behind their TV screen going nuts supporting England, right?
Mm,
Why was everybody doing that? It's the culture. It's called blind patriotism,
mm.
bro. And where we
I
grow
wouldn't
up
say
as
everyone, but I hear what you're saying.
yeah, but like every Brit was supporting
Every
it.
Ghanaian was supporting Ghana.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, understood. Absolutely. But every Brit,
So,
every Brit was supporting Britain though, and that's called
yeah,
patriotism, bro. It's just how it is. So it's like when you come from where we come from, you love your area. That woman who, you know what I'm saying, that old woman who you helped carry her shopping home, or
yeah, sense of
the
community.
neighbor who
Yeah,
brought some cake
yeah,
round to your mum's. You love
mm,
your area, so you love your. When you grow up, you love your area so much that you feel you get some sense of like being a neighborhood hero, bro.
yeah.
You
Nah, I
literally
hear it. I hear it. Nah, I
and
get it.
and that's what it was. So
Mm,
to a lot of my friends, yeah, that was involved in this thing, we got that to the police. They'll label it as, yeah, we see them as gangs and blah blah blah. But we never started off as that, bro. Like I was
mm,
just a boy that I lived close to the station. Everyone knew me, and everyone loved me.
mm,
So I just love the love I got of everyone, and I love the
mm,
area for that, and that's where it was. So I feel like a lot of my friends did the same. So they chill around me, and it will get labeled a gang. But I'll tell you the realest, yeah, where actually went wrong, and I'll say I weren't actually a gang member. I was rapping, but I weren't actually a gang member because there was actual gangs in Edmonton at the time, which we had no ties to. You probably know of them. I don't even want to come on here and start mentioning names and saying that name of that gang or that name of that gang, but like there were gangs that were well established in Edmonton that everyone around the whole country knew. We had no ties to them whatsoever. So, but if you look at my file now, it will say A1's a DA gang member or any of my friends. I got Jamaican friends, yeah. All their paperwork says DA gang member, like that gang member, that gang member. Do you know what I mean, kind of thing? But in reality, we have no ties to DA or anything of that sort. Like, do you know what I mean? Those are totally different individuals who have nothing to do with us. But it's just how it works because we're from Edmonton. We happen to be African, so we just get labelled with that name, gang member. But we don't see it as that. I see it as a friend group, school friends, and that.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying was obviously you've grown up in a community, you had a sense of community with everyone. Obviously,
Yeah.
you've got some sort of clout to you as well, Carl. I heard you say something about in an interview, um, you was very talented at music and you started to get a lot of clout earlier on, like, you know, in your teens and that. And you had a lot of older guys, not even people your age. You had a lot of older guys actually like hating on you and that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, what is all that about? Because I hear what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. I hear what you're saying with it started off as me and my friends just being from the same area. We started rapping. We had a bit of clout, and then it kind of did turn into a gang. Because let's be real, like you guys are a gang. Let's not
I
lie.
won't say. Do you know what? I still won't say. Do you know what? I still won't say we're a gang, and I'll say this with a
Is that
cheeky
are
grin on
you
my
saying
face.
that
Yeah,
out of in denial, or are you just?
it's not even denial. It's not even
Okay,
denial
cool.
because like look for it. Like I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, we're in London. This isn't America. Let me just make that clear for starters.
Okay,
You
but
see what
you
people?
guys
So you see what
present
people
yourself.
say?
You guys present yourself as a gang, but you're not a gang.
Nobody in the there's no such. We're in London, not America. London
Okay.
has no gangsters in it. 20 people stab one boy. He goes to the hospital, comes out, takes pictures, and then they rap about it. This is not gangster. This is the most cowardly sport on the planet. What's going on in London? So see me, I will never, ever, ever, ever refer to myself as a gang member.
So okay, so then why do you
Like
guys
you'll
call
never see it.
yourself why do you guys call yourself Nine Boys?
Because we come from an area that happens to
But that's
have
not the name of your area. So why do you guys call yourself Nine Boys? Is that
no, but
to
it
represent your
is the
gang?
the Pacific postcode for where we actually happen to come from is
It's
the number
nine.
9.
Yeah.
I've even branched out. I've even taken it a step further because as much as it's linked to the streets, we now want to take it further. I want to open my own label in the near future. And what do I want to call it? 9 Boy Records. So it's like, as much as people see it as cool, why would you call it 9 if it's linked to the area? Isn't that gang involved? No, it's patriotic. I love that area. I wouldn't be who I am today without the 9, without
Bro,
Edmonton.
but it just baffles me how someone could love an area that, let's be real, that area don't love you, does it?
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, bro. What area loves anyone?
Yeah, so why should you love an area? Like,
The whole country was cheering on Anthony Joshua when he was the
no,
champion.
but you can't use that
As
as a.
soon as we
I
lost, did
hear
you
what
see
you're
the
saying.
comments?
I hear what you're
The,
saying. Don't get
the
me
whole
wrong.
country was cheering on Rashford when he took that. The whole country was cheering on Rashford when he was playing for England. When he missed the penalties, did you see his comments?
See
It's
his comments.
patriotic. Yeah, didn't you see? What do you see Rashford's comments? Go on Rashford's comment section after he missed the penalty. They'll call him an 8.
Oh, you're talking about what people were commenting
Yeah, I'm
about.
saying
Oh, yeah,
also
yeah,
when Saka plays for England, he's a black male, right? And
yeah.
the whole of England gets behind him. When he misses
I
a
get
penalty,
it.
do you see
Don't
his
get me wrong.
comments?
Don't get me wrong. Listen, A1, I get the analogy, but you can't really use that analogy with
You
what we're
can.
talking about.
You can. It's
You can't. No,
patriotic.
no, no. Listen, A1, let me land though, innit? Let me land because what I'm saying is because you can't use someone playing for England, a nation. You can't compare it to a person repping an area and then doing gang activities and carrying out, attacks
I,
on
I,
rival members.
I can't speak on what other
Obviously,
individuals
I'm not
in their
saying
spare, in
you've
their
done
spare time
that,
do.
but you know what
Me
I
as an
mean. Like,
individual, I make music,
mm,
and um and I entertain a fan base,
Mm,
and that's all I do. So
mm,
all I do is and through my music and through entertaining my fan base, I love Edmonton and I love my area, and
mm,
that's just what it is. So it's like I understand what you mean, though. I'm not gonna play stupid on here and say,
mm,
cool. I get what you're trying to get into. You're saying, cool. There's a lot of gang activity going on with a lot of people saying nine this and nine that. I am not those individuals. I will never publicly say I am those individuals or involved with any of those individuals. What I
mm.
will say is I love Edmonton and I make
Nah,
music.
I know why you're doing that. I get it. Yeah, yeah, I get. Nah, I
And
know.
it's simple as this, though. I get what
Mm,
you're saying, though. Like, why do people love the area talk? Why? Cool. The question you should be saying is this: why do you think A1? Why do you think people love areas to the point where they'd risk their lives and they love it that much? That what you want me to say?
Well, yeah, basically, yeah.
In other words, all right, cool. Because they're idiots. How else can I explain it? Like, what else do you what else
Well,
do you want me to
and
come on
you're
it?
claiming,
Did you think
you
I
ain't
had a
nah,
deeper
A1,
answer?
A1, and you're claiming A1, you're claiming that you ain't doing the same.
I've got 12 of my friends that are locked up doing long ass sentences. Now, it
And
like
was that for their area?
it's just all types of different things. Not
No, but was
some
that for their area? Yes or no?
some people may be for their area, some people may be for stupidness. But what I do is I learn from other people's mistakes, and and in learning from other people's mistakes, I know
Mm,
that no offense, a lot of
mm,
people are idiots. The whole
mm,
roadman mentality is
mm,
made for idiots.
mm.
It's like it was created for absolute idiot. It's
The
idiocy, bro.
degenerates,
No,
degenerates.
it's just idiots. Like, but obviously when
Yeah.
you're young,
When you're
it's
young,
the
it's
way
cool.
the way it's
Yeah,
advertised to you and that, and the
yeah.
way it's sold and that. And let's actually be real about this, yeah. Like when you're young, it's very easy. It's glamorized to you because and the girls do it as well. Women will always say, "Oh, the road man," but they glamorize it, bro. Like
Mm,
I've been a geek, the good boy who tried to move to a girl, and
mm,
I've been a road man a few years later and moved to the same girl. So I've seen the impact. You know
mm.
what I
No,
mean,
I know what you're
Melody?
saying. I know,
Like,
I know. Mm,
but it's like the reality about it is this year. There's no explanation for going out there and you know what I'm saying, dedicating your whole life to some fucking postcode, bro. Like you dedicate your whole life to your family and that's literally it. But it takes growing up for certain man to realize that.
mm.
So there's always gonna be, even if you're wise, there's still gonna be you know what I'm saying, 50 new young boys who are not wise. And
Mm.
after a few
No,
years,
but
they
the
will
thing
get
is,
wise.
there are grown guys that are still doing it plus 30, bro,
Yeah,
and
but
that's
this
the
is what I'm saying.
problem.
They're
And the
in,
thing
no,
is,
no, but
right?
okay, no. When it gets to that point, man, I have to start calling it idiots, bro. You see, man, I just say it how it is. Like, it's if you're not, if Edmonton ain't making you money, yeah, forget about it. Like, bro, personally, I'm just being realistic. Like all this. I don't care
No.
what area it is in London. Like, if Hackney ain't making you money, bro, forget about it,
Mm.
bro. Because people be having so much love for something that's not feeding their family. Like,
No, but
that's not how it works with man.
A1, let me ask you this though, because obviously I've done research on you. Like, I know who you are. Like, you know what I mean. I've known you from back then, like your music and everything. I know everything that is on the internet. We both know you are a very controversial person. You like to talk on the internet a lot as well. You don't shy away from voicing your opinion. Yeah,
No, I
but
don't at
one
all.
thing I will say, like, can't you say that you're also one of those people that you're talking about because you did go prison and you nearly got deported? And what wasn't that from
Bro,
what for banging for
I
your area?
did, bro, I did get deported. And
You did get deported to
let me
Germany.
tell you what it is.
So
And
wasn't that
I went to
through
prison, but
banging for your area though?
it wasn't banging for my area. What it was this year. I got caught with a knife when I was 17 years old.
Mm,
Yeah, I wasn't even an adult for starters.
mm,
And the reason why I got caught with a knife is because, bro, whether you're a gang member or not, yeah, there is a huge knife problem on the streets of London, bro. Let's actually be fair and actually talk about that for a second. There's a huge knife problem on the streets of London, bro. Whether, like, let's be very factual about it. Like the way my parents raised me.
mm,
My parents are Nigerian. They're strict as hell.
mm,
So I was the kid who, from young, your mum will give you a list. Go to the shop and go buy this for the house. You best not.
Yeah, I
Even
know, I
don't
know.
even touch or kiss your teeth while you're going. You
Yeah,
get me?
I know, I know.
Run there fast and get it done. So that's how I was raised. I'm at the shop. I'm going to go shopping for my mum. I'm leaving my bike outside. Now in
Mm.
Germany, as an 8-year-old kid, if you leave your bike outside, it's gonna be back outside when you come out. Do you
Yeah,
get
it'll
me?
be there.
In London, when you leave your brand new BMX outside that you begged your dad for, it's gone. It's gonna
Mm.
disappear. You're not gonna see it again. The next time you see that BMX, you're gonna see a boy riding it. And when you ask him
Mm.
to give it to you, you know what he's gonna do?
He
Pull
might
out
slap you.
pull out a big ass knife
Yeah.
and traumatize you. And you're never gonna look at London the same again.
Mm.
Do you get it?
No,
So it's
I
not.
get.
So it's easy for people to always say like, "Raw." Why do a lot of people like people who don't understand the type of influences that people are trapped in when they grow up in certain areas, especially when you're a tall black male. You can't really help it in certain areas. Like the
Mm.
best thing for parents to do is actually do some research on what area you're choosing to move in to with your
But you
kids.
need to
Or
remember, a lot of parents they can't choose. They just get told by the council where
yeah,
they're
by the
going.
council. But this is what I'm trying to say.
The
This I
council
know
don't
this. I
care,
know this. I
bro.
know
The
this. But this
council
is what I'm
does
trying to
not
say.
care, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say. But it's like it takes a level of maturity to see what's actually happening to us. But for me, it took for man
Yeah, but so do you know what
to
it
go
is, bro?
jail
Do
and
you
that.
know what it is, bro? Do you know what it is? One thing I will say is I hear what you're saying. Oh, boy, like guys are getting moved into these areas with their families by the council, and they ain't
Yeah.
got no choice. But brother, there's a lot of families where there's a lot of young guys in those families where they have the accountability to know that they are accountable for their own lives. So
No,
they
they
know
absolutely,
to go. No, no, hear
absolutely.
me out. Let me land. Let me land.
Go
They
on.
are accountable and they are smart enough to know that going down that road and going down and living that life is not a life you should be living. Because in these areas, there are a lot of youths that are living a normal life. They are living a life of a normal civilian. They do what they're supposed to do. They're not out doing criminal activity. They're not banging. They're not doing anything. They're going to
Absolutely
school. They're
right.
going work. There are
You're,
so many of them in there. So
you're absolutely right.
that's the reason why I can't hear that argument
But
because
guess what though? But guess what though? Do you know what I
it's
love about
down
what
to
you said?
accountability. You need to be
You
accountable for
you are
yourself.
right. You are right. You are right with accountability when you say why niggas dedicating themselves to the roads and certain things. Yeah, but I'll tell you another thing. Yeah, I've been to prison and I lost how many of my friends? Like a lot of my friends have died. I'll tell you something about my friends that have died. Yeah. Did you know most of them weren't gang members?
Mm,
Did you know that most of them were actual normal people that just I thought, right, use a schoolboy, you're gonna go far. He's dead. Oh bro, like use a schoolboy too, you know what I'm saying? Like you're Scottish, you're white. I'm gonna say you come around my mum's house and eat damn okra soup. You know what I'm trying to say, kind of thing. You're
mm.
dead. But you weren't a gang member. None of these guys are gang members. So the
But
thing
was
of
he around gang members? Was
no,
he
it's not
trying
even
to
about being
show,
around gang members. The
was
problem
he
with
trying to
say
show was he trying to give a perception that
forget about
he was a
perception.
gang
There's a
member?
plague on the streets of London that is seizing lives, regardless of whether you're a gang member or not.
It doesn't matter, bro, because a
And
lot
that's
of
what's
us don't
going on.
listen. I hear
So a
what you're
lot of
saying.
people feel safe. A lot of young people when they grow up in an environment where they're like, oh my days, my best friend who's a good boy just died to a knife. That traumatizes them. So now
Yeah,
they
but the thing is, you can't compare innocent people getting killed to people that are actually out there in the on the field. Yeah, really here. Or you know what I mean by in the
but
field?
how
They
do
are
you think
literally
people? How do you think people? Do you wait? How do you think? You see the word innocent? I love that word because how do you think people join the
because,
field?
bro, you hear about
They lose
random
their
bystand. No,
innocence.
no, listen, listen,
They
listen.
lose
A
their
one,
innocence. Do you think people are born without innocence?
listen,
No,
listen,
people
listen. You
have
know what I
innocence. It's
know? No,
taken
A
from
one. You know
them.
what you're doing here. You know what I mean
I'm
when I
being
say
fair, bro. I'm being frank. Pete, do you think human beings are born without innocence? Do you think I would look at another
A
human being?
one,
Do
A
you think
one,
I, as a man,
A
look at another
one.
human being? I want to
Everyone is
see him
born.
die. I
Everyone
want
is
to see
born.
blood.
Everyone
I'm a
is
human
born.
being. I'm just like
Listen,
you.
listen, listen, listen. Let me lando. Let me lando. Everyone is born with innocence. We're all innocent when we're born. Yes, you lose that. We sin. It says it in the Bible. Like we're gonna sin. That's something that we're gonna do. But what I'm telling you is, you cannot compare people that are trying to paint this narrative and put and show this image of themselves that they are in the field, they're involved, and they're trying to paint this narrative that they are gang members. But really and truly, to you, they are innocent people. You can't compare them to actual normal civilians that go about their life and they don't perceive or they don't try and paint a picture that they're living that lifestyle. Because that's what I feel as if you're trying
Cool.
to do.
I
You
hear
can't
I hear
compare
what
those
in
two
that
type of
sense you're
people.
right. in that sense, you're right. Cool. They do paint a picture
because
like they
there are a
live
lot
that
of
life,
innocent people that
like
go
they're in
about
the
their
streets.
life and they get caught up in the crossfire.
Yeah, but shall I tell you why? Let
They
me tell you
might be
what it is.
somewhere
Let me
where
tell
they're
you what
not
it
meant
is.
to be,
It's
and
a
something's
defense
happened.
mechanism. I know. I've been in the streets myself. I know most of the guys that's on the roads personally. You talk of North London, I know everyone.
Mm,
It's a defense mechanism, right? It starts off as everyone being innocent, then it starts with a bully, right?
mm,
It starts
mm,
with somebody pushing that button in you that to make you feel like you're beneath them and never wanting to feel that feeling again. And
mm,
that thing spreads like wildfire around the whole North London and the whole London. And next thing you know, that boy might have taken it last week. He might have let you talk down to him last week, or just what I'm saying, intimidate him
yeah.
last week or whatever. But that
Mm,
intimidation has now turned him into something else. It's as simple as that. I'm telling you, most people on the roads, all innocent, bro. Nobody wants to see nobody die. I know
mm,
you see most of these cases, like when you see like on the news, they say murder cases, bro. Like, God forgive me, I know people who've actually, you know what I mean? I
mm,
spoke to them. They ain't in jail like I wanted to do that.
mm,
And that's the majority. Go ask anyone that's imprisoned in a life sentence if they're sat there going, "Yeah, I wanted to body man." No, bro. Majority of murders that take place in London are accidents.
mm,
It's just a matter of the fact that the person happened to pass,
mm,
right? And
mm,
long ass sentences get handed out. Like,
mm,
that's the dead honest reality, bro. It's a thing of there's a stupid game going on in London that involves weapons, and every once in a while someone dies and someone goes jail, and that's just
mm,
what's going on. It's a
mm,
stupid ass game. That's the dead honest reality. But anyone with common sense knows, yeah, that even the baddest of man, that man think he's such a bad man, he sits there with his family and he's got the most love in his heart and in
mm,
his eyes. But the world that he is trapped in outside and lifestyle he's involved in outside drags him to do negativity. And a lot of things, and I understand what you're saying. Like, there's man out here that love off badness, yeah. But I feel like it's majority of the young ones. Do you know what I mean?
mm, mm,
And the reason why a majority of the young ones love off badness and will do this gang thing and blah 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 is because when you're young, you're a bit you're stupid, man. Like, you ain't got a lot of sense. Like, what do you have to live for when you're young? Your Xbox.
mm. Or girls,
Like,
Xbox or
yeah,
girls.
your Xbox, your girls. Like, I'm trying to say. So
Mm,
it's when you hit certain ages and you seen that guy who you have so much love for and you shared so many laughs with, he's gone through some consequences, and that guy's gone through some consequences. That guy's grown now. Never went jail, started a business for himself. That boy you went to school with plays football now. Do you know what I mean?
mm,
Um,
mm.
like, when you see it, when you grow up, 'cause at the end of the day, all these so-called gangsters, they all went to the same schools.
I know they all know
So
each
they
other
all
from
went,
young.
they all went to school. So, like, at the end of the day, they'll see their peers in school, like that guy and whatever the hell he's doing. Like, cool, my man, he plays football now. He's doing that. He started a company for himself. So what am I doing? Do you know what I mean, kind of thing?
Mm,
And then they'll come to their senses. Like, at the end of
mm,
the day, but I feel like the reason why a lot of people join this shit and even become like roadmen to begin with, yeah, it's just the negative influence, bro. I know good youths from back in the days that when we was in school, they was never about this life. They're acting like they're about this life now, though.
mm,
Like, this, it's like London's like a plague. There's something in the air that just makes everyone force badness. I don't know why.
mm. Okay, cool. So in an interview, because I said something earlier on, but I think I skipped over that question. In an interview, you said you had older lot in your area hating on you because of the clout that you had off of music when you was younger. So, like, just talk on that. Just like talk about this whole situation here.
Cut a long story short, yeah. All right, cool. You see, like, I ain't gonna say this guy's name.
No, no, say their names.
He's
This
gonna
is the
fly into
harsh
my
reality, Nelson.
he's gonna
Say their
fly into my
names.
DMs. He's gonna
Just say
fly in
their
my DMs.
names.
I could call us this short, yeah. See, in 2016, like, a lot of people might know it, might not know it, but like, obviously I pioneered drill for North London, innit? So I was the face of it in North
Mm,
London. There was a lot of artists in Edmonton at the time who also made music. Do you know what I mean? But they weren't getting nowhere near as a buzz kind of thing at the time. Do you know what I mean?
mm,
But like, obviously, music is a competitive sport. Certain things are transpired, like prison and other things. You know what I mean? And obviously, things have gone ahead. But like when I say when I was younger and I had clout and certain man didn't like it, there's no point in beating around the bush. I just say it how it is. It's like people like Tion,
Mm,
you know what I mean? It's
mm,
like they rapped, like he's older than man and I'm 16,
mm.
you're like 23. Like my videos are getting like 1.5 mil, 3 mil views. Yours are getting like 500,000, and there's bare singing your heart out, girl tunes. You know what I mean? Like
No, but there was bangers though.
I know, but obviously I'm not capping them. They were bangers, but obviously like that's where it really come from. And then obviously like it was always a weird competitive thing. Like, and I just didn't really respect it from back then because it was like, bro, you're older than me. Like, you know what I mean? There's
No,
a
but
way you can.
that's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen. Someone like
No, but I'll
him.
be real. And I'll be real. I doubt that's gonna happen now because you see what it is with me. Yeah, I've put in too much work by myself. I've between me and you, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like made too much money on my own by myself and sacrificed and gone through too much by myself now to want it to happen. Like the only time it will ever happen is let's say man's cemented my success. Then I might spin the block and do a song, but there's no way I'm doing a song with man now. Like
No,
I'm not.
no, no, no. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. As for you lot do a tune together, you see that? That's
Yeah,
between you two. What I'm
yeah.
saying is, like, in that whole situation, imagine, like, we're all because I've done a lot of research. You lot and Tion Wayne, you man all used to be cool. I'm hearing you man all like used to be one.
Not bro. Now we've never really been one.
Okay, not one, but
We have
like
never
you
been
man,
one.
you was on good terms.
We you was all what was
Cause I'm
I
hearing you guys used to chill with Tion, like, 'cause they used to be the oldest, innit? And you guys were the youngers.
no, I can't tell you what it was. Yeah. They tried to be the oldest. Not used to. They tried to. Let me tell you what
They
it was.
tried
Yeah.
to be.
Like I'm not on it. I like to say it. None of my friends are this gang rubbish in it. So it's like you can't phone up me and any of my friends. You just can't do it. You can't phone man and pull any type of rank card or authority card. You won't listen to you. I'll just laugh and hang up the phone.
Mm,
And and that's me basically just saying what happened and hit. Do you know what I
mm,
mean? In short terms.
mm. Car,
But yeah,
I saw a video on YouTube, right? And this was all the way. You probably know what I'm gonna what I'm talking about. But
yeah,
there's a video of you like from Periscope days
yeah.
where you're in the video. I don't know what my man's name is, but I know he's always with you.
He's nutty.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
you're you're talking about one of Tion's guys. I've met him before actually.
I
Is
know
it
you're talking
MB?
about. Oh, I see he's bringing this up. Yo, oh.
No, no, here we are. Yeah. You're talking about MB and that, and you're basically just like dissing him, saying like, oh, we never even rated this guy and that. Like this guy, he was just there, innit? Like he's not even bad in that. Like we never really rated him, like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's why I come and I say, oh, you guys used to be cool, car. From when I'm hearing that you man used to chill together and that, and I'm hearing, oh, this guy was just there and that, and the way you men are talking about each other, that's what that you know.
That's what it
It,
was.
it's
Like, we
I
know
gone.
similar people in it, like Tion, and we know similar people. The only difference with it is this year, obviously, Tion's a big man, so you don't be posted in a hood and that. When we was young, 16-year-old kids, 17-year-old kids that's posted in a hood every day. Do you know what I mean? So we
Mm,
know similar people, but yeah, I don't know Tion like that. He weren't posted in the hood with us.
mm.
That's not what it was. Look at all my videos. You don't see Tion in none of them.
No,
Why is
he's
that?
not. He's not in any of them.
Why is that?
Mm,
Why am I in none of his?
mm. No, I hear it.
You
I
know what I'm trying
hear
to
it.
say? Like, we ain't got ties like that, man. People just think, cause we share the same area, that the man have got ties. We have not got ties like that, bro.
Okay,
Like,
so
bro, you do songs that hit. You do songs that are on 1 million or 100 million views on YouTube, and you take my verse off the song. We have not got ties like that, bro.
wait,
Like,
what? What did he do?
like I said, you do songs that are on YouTube on 100 million views, and you take my verse off the song. We do not have ties like that, bro.
Okay, so you man done a tune that's got over 100 million views, but you was meant to be on it and you took your verse off it.
Bro, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like, you don't do that with someone you got
What
tired.
tune was that? What tune was that?
What song is you only got one song of over 100 million?
Which one? Is it the fucking the one with Russ?
Yeah,
You was meant to be on that.
yeah,
See, so fucking hell. What? And you took your verse off?
yeah. But I don't care about that shit, though. I'm happy with that, anyways. Do you know why? Because I would have hated for
Was
people
it
to
the
say
original or the remix?
remix, but I would have hated for people to say, "Oh, you only blew because Tion put you on." Now I get to say.
No, but the thing is, you blew before that though. People knew
I
you
know,
was.
but I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Rich. I ain't talking about
Oh.
fucking, yeah, you got your little butt. That's dead. I'm talking about Rich. Now I get to say I blew on my own accord. Do you understand? Like, I blew off my own back, like how it should have happened a long time ago to the first try fuck my Nova. I blew off my own back. Like, no niggas can't come to me and say, yeah, if it weren't for this guy or for that guy. No, bro. I blew off my own back. That's what's gonna be the littest feeling on the planet when I get to say that. You know what I mean?
No, I hear it.
So in a way, I'm slightly I'm happy that it turned out that way. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. I'm not really mad at none of these niggas and shit. Like, you can only be mad at people when you feel like you ain't gonna make it yourself, or you feel like you ain't gonna succeed, or anything along them lines. Then you hate. But I just see it as I'm gonna see you niggas at the top, and we'll talk about it.
Okay, cool. You know what though? But I do want to ask you this: what is your what is your honest opinion on Lucky?
Lucky? What Lucky?
Yeah.
What Lucky?
MB.
Oh, an MB.
Oh. And be honest here. Say whatever you want to say, innit? Just say it, car. I see a couple back and forths on Periscope and that, so I just want your honest opinion on my man.
You know what it is with MB, bro. It's just from a lot of things have happened, man. It's just I don't even want to speak on them too much, man. You're just gonna be in my message and say, are you bringing my name? This guy's gonna fly straight into my messages, like I can't be asked for the fucking verbal disagreements. Like, I'm not even trying to bring his name up, man. Let's just leave that. Let's skip that one.
Alright, cool. So, what does Nine Boys actually stand for?
9 Boys. It's me and my boys, isn't it? Like 9 Boys, isn't it? Like where we're from. The postcodes. N9.
Okay, and what are all the groups in Edmonton? Car, from the looks of it, everyone's gone and created their own sets.
I don't know about. I know I got 9 Boy Records, and we have a few artists that's part of the entourage. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then obviously there's, you know what I mean? Like, there's other people doing a little thing. I don't know if they're gangs. I don't know if they're
No. I don't. We're not saying they're gangs. I'm
know.
just saying, like, what are all the groups or the sets or
there's different music groups, isn't it? There's 3x3. Obviously, they're my sons. You know what I mean?
They're your sons.
Obviously my sperm cells. Obviously.
Nah, this is hilarious.
No, I'm just obviously it's real nigga shit like Malik. Like, obviously my sons trying to rap and that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep Edman alive for the next generation. Obviously. This is what happened when I bust a nut and it grows up. Do you get it? But obviously, Carlos too short. Separately, what else is there? Who else is there? Yeah, that's it. Cool. There's 3x3. My sons. And that's it.
Okay. So, I think there's also So TM Wayne, he's got his own set. Is it Bounces Road or something like that? Or Charlton Road?
I don't know what road. I think it's Cheshunt.
Okay.
It's called Cheshunt.
Okay, I've never really been there, but alright, cool.
No, it's not in Edmonton. It's in Cheshunt.
It's in where?
Cheshunt.
Where's that?
Cheshunt.
Where's Cheshunt? Are you trolling, bro? Where
I'm
the
not
hell?
trolling, bro.
Nah, I ain't never heard of Cheshunt. I don't know what that is. Maybe Tion can tell us what that is. But
Exactly. He knows what Cheshunt is, boy.
all
Trust me.
right, cool. You know what? Cool. Do you think your tunes are heavily Chicago drill inspired? And when I mean your
The first
tunes, I
ones,
mean specifically up
up
niggas
niggas,
and take what is it? Take a trip?
absolutely. But I
Yeah.
feel like I switched it up over the years, though. I feel like I stopped making music to Chicago fied. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, what it was, I don't feel like it was too. It was influenced by them, but I don't feel like I made it sound like them. Like the only thing I did do was I used their producer, and like they had a producer that was, to me, he's the godfather of drill,
Mm.
along with Young Chop.
Okay. Young Chop,
And
Chief Keef's
yeah,
producer.
Young Chop, and you know DJL.
Yeah.
DJL Beats and Young Chop, they're like the godfathers of drill for me. So
Mm.
I'm geeking on my laptop doing the most, and I find beats from DJL, and I'm actually finding them on BeatStars.
Mm.
So I'm just buying leases here and there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's how I stumbled onto them tunes. But to me, I just felt like it was a cheat code at the time to have DJL beats.
Yeah.
Do you know
With
what I
your
mean?
flow, yeah, I get it. Cause no one
Like
was doing that in the UK.
at that time, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I feel like now I'm just gonna have to look for the new recipe. And as soon as I find one, it's a wrap, man.
Mm. Nah, I hear it. So what made you stop using that whole flow?
You know what it was, yeah? It was like, for one, yeah, I can't like, can I be real with you? The feds have changed a lot of things with my music. Like where man's court cases, yeah, because of my music,
Mm.
I had to kind of change how I come across and what I rap about. Man
Mm.
can't, do you know what I mean? I can't just go on tunes anymore and say certain things. Like even my last song, I just went mad. You know how much balls it took for me to say, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I start saying certain things and names and certain things, but normally the police actually put me on some sort of ropes to the point where I have to watch what I say in my music now, so I switch it up a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna ask you this then. What is your honest opinion on the drill scene at the moment?
it's finished. It's absolutely finished, it's finished. Do you know why it's finished?
Mm.
Like people don't. None of these guys can rap. I'm being serious, bro. Like none of these guys can actually rap. Like UK music is in a bad place. I don't know how half these guys have fan bases. Like
I know. Listen, to be honest, right? As I said, hey, everyone, tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag, retweet
like
this space,
they
and
can.
then also follow me on Twitter innit, and all my socials.
No
But
one in the UK can rap like that, bro. My mum's
nah,
life,
I know, and I've been
actually.
saying this all year. I even went viral one time saying it. Car, the music industry, it's at a record low. It is probably in the worst place, and it's not just the UK, America as well. It
Nah, but
is at a
what it is
record
though, what it
low.
is. I'll tell you the realest with America. Yeah, mum's life, you're dead right with America. I can't lie. I remember a time when all I used to do was sit on my phone and listen to American music. Now,
Words,
who do I
words.
even listen to? Like,
Yeah, man, the music is shit. They don't
it's
have like,
finished.
do you know what it is? A lot of these artists aren't really musicians. Back then, you actually had to be
Had to
good
be a
at
musician.
music.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
you
you.
had to be a
But it's not just
musician,
that.
bro.
Not just that.
These man that
Blame
are
the
getting
labels and that,
signed,
bro.
bro,
Blame the
like,
A&Rs. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
man.
Blame the
And I've
A&Rs.
been
What they
saying
doing?
it. It's the A&Rs, the labels, because they're getting a lot lazier now, innit? They don't really
Yeah,
care.
but what do
So,
it is? They're pick. What it is though? It's not only just that though, man. It's more about like media and they're rigging it,
TikTok
man.
and all of that, they're just getting the
Yeah, like
guys that are
they
trending on
start.
TikTok, and
Yeah, thank you. They're starting to rig
yeah.
it, like, and none of these guys have got no. I'm listening to man like to a lot of these so-called rappers, yeah, and it's just terrible, man.
No, they're shit. They're shit. There's
Proper
no
terrible.
quality, no substance, no meaning.
So it is
Like,
just they're just making words rhyme. They're just like
yeah, man.
throwing that
Yeah.
word, throwing that word, and
Mm.
people actually eat it up. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, what's
Do you
going
know
on.
what it is? Do you know what it is? Because ever since streaming has come in, there's now different ways of making money out of music. So things like your tune going viral on TikTok. You know, TikTok, there could be your tune could be shit, but there could be like a 15-second clip of your tune that could sound amazing. They'll use that 15-second clip of your tune and they'll add it on their 15-second TikTok.
And it'll
You know what I
blow up.
mean?
Yeah.
So the tune could be rubbish, but there could be one little part of your song that sounds good. And then they'll do these little clips, these little challenges, these little dance moves or whatever to that 15 seconds, and that will end up going viral. And now you're making money off of off of like a 10-second part of your tune. You know what I mean? So that's the
100.
reason why a lot of these artists, a lot of these tunes, like these rubbish tunes, they're blowing up, and these labels are signing and they're bringing through these untalented people through their doors. And this is the reason why the music industry is where it's at.
But the music's in a sad place, bro. My mom's life, like the two
Yeah,
babies.
man. Like
It's
like have you ever
sad.
sat down and thought, like, who's gonna be the next Kendrick? Who's gonna be the next Drake?
Can I be
Have you
realistic
ever
with you? Can I
have,
tell you
have
the
you ever
honest
sat
truth?
down and like thought
I'm gonna
that?
tell you something right now that you're gonna think it's nuts. Yeah.
Mm,
As much as I sit here and say music's in a bad place in the UK, it actually puts a huge smile on my face. Cause you see me, I'm a bit lazy with it, bro. I don't drop enough music. So when I see everyone's like if this is what everyone calls the bar, all right, cool. Like, give me some time. I'm gonna give you a banger sometime. Like, you know what I mean? You know,
mm,
like I don't know how to describe it. Like with man, yeah, I've always known man's craft. The only thing holding me back, I feel, was like that I do everything myself. I
mm,
literally do everything by myself. I ain't got bro. I'm there enough manage myself.
mm.
Like, you know what I mean? I done my first headline show this year. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's it, man.
I didn't even have a manager. I didn't even have a manager organize or I pretty near enough like organize the damn thing myself. Do you know what
Mm,
I mean? So it was like I just feel like obviously I'm meeting a lot of real people as man's getting older as well. So I am building a team, and eventually I'm just gonna have a certain team in place where I can flood the scene with music, and then I don't feel like a lot of men will be able to compete, bro. I don't feel
yeah.
like I just don't feel like I'll be honest with you right now. I can't be mad because it's like you can't take a mad break from music and go prison for that many years and then just magically expect. Do you know what I mean?
Everything to be the same.
Yeah, everything to be the same, especially when in the time while you've been in jail, there's man that's been at it. They're signed to labels now. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
labels that you know what I'm saying like that. They got marketing strategies. They're pushing these people on mad levels. Like when I say mad levels, as in they got a new video out every month, every 2 weeks, 3 weeks type of shit. It's well marketed and
Mm,
little things like that. Yeah. So you can't just expect automatically to just shit to just fall into place like that, click of a finger. What you can do though is sit there and make your money and let your money pile up, and eventually you look at your money and say, you know what? I think I got something that might be able to like, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
Make that table turn. You
mm.
know what I mean?
No, I hear it. I hear it.
And
All
then
right, cool.
eventually
Yeah, go on, go
you're
on.
laughing.
Yeah. Okay, cool, cool. All right, so I'm gonna ask you a very controversial question now, yeah?
Go
But
for it.
guys, before I ask him this question, tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag, retweet this space, and also follow me on all my socials. But just make sure you tweet all your thoughts and questions on the hashtag. But cool. So why did you start dissing Tottenham and all these other areas in your tracks?
Why did I start this and that?
Yeah.
It's musical competition.
So no, how did it start? How did all this musical competition start? Like, you know what I mean? Why did you
But
start dissing all of them, and for it to go back and forth? Like,
have
you
you
know what
ever
I
watched
mean?
have you ever watched Eminem 8 Mile?
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that.
Like you see how there was like you see how there's like two rappers
Yeah,
on the stage going back and forth.
yeah, but the thing is, you're not going back and forth with one rapper. You're going back and forth with numerous amount of rappers.
Yeah, but it's musical competition. Competition sells. When Tupac and Biggie was going at it, those were probably the most profitable ever tracks
Yeah,
in my
but
life.
okay, no. I hear that. But
And that's
that
where the
was
logic
off
came
of
from.
that was off of real shit that actually happened outside the music. So this is why I'm asking you, why did you start dissing Tottenham and all these other areas in your music?
Because there was a lot of musical competition.
I'm dead. No, you know what? That's a good answer. I'll be honest. Cause other people would have been like, "Oh, Az, you're moving federal again."
I'm being real though, like there's musical
Mm,
competition. They had, how do I describe it? I'm an entertainer. There's some boys down the road, 5-10 minutes down the road. We all
mm,
grew up. We all near enough grew up together. Went to similar schools and shit. They make
mm,
music. We make music. Musical competition. It will sell.
mm.
You know
Okay,
what I
but
mean?
then I hear you're dissing them in your tunes and that. Okay, cool. It's musical
You know
competition.
why I dissed? You know why I dissed? Why I dissed the Totties?
Yeah,
Alright,
go
cool.
on.
In all honesty, yeah. For one, it's musical competition, and two, they're actual dickheads. Like, just say that, bro.
For fuck's sake.
I just had to say that. I say that all with chest. I just get off my chest for starters.
Okay, so why do you think they're dickheads? What made you think
Because
these
like,
men are dickheads?
because it's like, how do I describe it? It's like I don't know how to describe it. Like, cool, man. Like, I just know good people when I see them, and I just know dickheads. Like, there's good people and then there's dickheads. Like, there's a lot of people that don't diss that are also from North London and down the road. Do you know what I
Mm,
mean?
mm,
And we just get along. It's just they just happen to be dickheads. Like, they're
mm.
musicians, isn't it? Like, and can I be real with you, bro? I never diss these lot. Like, they diss me first.
Okay. So why did they diss you? What made them diss you?
Because their videos was getting like 40K views in a year, and mine were getting like 500,000, and I was
In
16.
Tottenham?
Yeah, back in the days they were.
Really?
Bro, you've OFB got a buzz in like 2000 and fucking
No, but before that, they was what?
17.
Wasn't they what? They
Bro,
Unto Nation or some shit like that.
we're talking about Abracadabra got a buzz in like 06, late 016, 017. Before that, it was all me. But
Mm,
015, all me. 014, all me. Only nigga getting a million views. Only nigga getting 500,000 views. Of
mm,
course we're gonna diss, man.
okay.
But when I say man
Okay.
pioneered, like, you see, this is what I'm trying to say. A lot of man talk shit about like drill music in North London, but they don't even know the ins and outs. Like, without me, there wouldn't be a lot of rappers today. Like, if we're talking about drill in North London, yeah, I'm
Mm.
basically I'm basically the Godfather on God, but people just don't know that. On my mum's life, people just don't know that.
No,
Bro.
I hear what you're
Mum's
saying,
life,
Carl.
people just
Before
don't
all
know
of
that.
them, you
Like,
was
it was
there.
me.
You was the
Yeah, like
guy.
niggas,
I hear it.
like
I
niggas
hear it.
had to get at me to establish themselves. Like, they dissed me to establish themselves.
Mm,
They basically in a way used my name to come up.
mm.
Do you not
What? So
get it? Like,
you're saying the Tottenham youths they used your name to come up?
well, you dissed me. No one knew who the fuck you lot were. I didn't diss you. Come out of nowhere dissing me.
So who specifically came out and dissed you?
Oh, a bunch of them did, bro. Let's be realistic. I've never met Abracadabra in my life. He's dissed me on songs.
Oh yeah,
He came out on his Mad About Bars freestyle talking bare crud about, man. I've never met him in my life.
you've never met Abracadabra.
Never met him in my life.
Fucking hell. Who else dissed you from there?
But this is how it started. Like, niggas from that era was dissing me and shit. It was musical competition. I was getting the views, and then
Mm,
niggas was dissing, man. And then obviously, in the heat of all of this, remember, you know how musical competition works? It's fucked because this guy's a rapper.
mm,
I'm actually going in jail.
mm,
So while he's dissing me, I'm going in jail. So now he's dissing away, going jail, making music. I'm sat in the cell
mm.
because I live my raps. You don't live your raps. You ain't never see, like, bro.
Wait, so was you in jail for the knife situation, or was you in jail for the setup thing?
Oh man, what setup are we talking?
You know what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm talking about.
I was in jail for both, innit? But I was innocent,
Uh,
and I actually was innocent.
all right, cool. You know what? I'm gonna touch on these Tottenham lot more in a minute, but I'm gonna just ask you this though: when did you first go jail?
2016.
Okay, and so
October.
what was that for? Was that for when you got caught with the
No, I was on bail for. Oh, this just sounds a bit brazy. Cool. I was on bail for a knife and that
Mm,
already, and then like some mad stabbing happened that I didn't do. Had nothing to do with me. Yeah.
mm,
But at that moment in time, I was making music, so the police are just anything that happens in an area,
and you're rapping, they're thinking
and I'm
it's you.
rapping, and I'm anywhere near it, or if I'm like for example, not even if I'm anywhere near it, if I live in an area and something happens close to the area where I live, I'm getting arrested, or if I know a person that does something, like I'm getting arrested. So I get nicked like for AM, and then I got obviously it got dropped in the end. Obviously, um, but I got obviously I was found guilty for the knife and given
Mm.
2 years.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna
But
delve
that's not
into
a
that
normal
now.
sentence, you know. That's not a
I
normal
know,
sentence.
I know,
Two
I
years
know.
is not a normal sentence. M24 just went jail for a knife. He done like a month,
J Hus done what? How many months?
3 months.
The Headie
Headie
one.
done like 3 months. So
Yeah.
how on earth did they get away with giving me 2 years?
Do
Like,
you reckon? Because
what's
they're.
so
Do you
different
reckon?
about me?
No, no. Do you reckon? Because they're under labels.
It's nothing to do with the labels, bro. You can do like the labels don't mean shit when you do certain things in front of the judge. I just feel like where I was getting nicked for AMs and certain things, yeah. None of these rappers have been nicked for AMs, bro. Let's be realistic now, man. Headie ain't been nicked for no AMs, bro. Like, let's be honest, bro. He been nicked for like food and trapping and whatever. Do you
Mm,
get it? He ain't been
mm,
nicked for no. He ain't been nicked for no like major violence and that. The feds don't know him
mm,
for like certain things, so they don't trouble him like that. They're not trying. They don't
mm,
actively try and get rid of him like that. Do you know what I mean?
mm. No, but do you think that's because he's such of a? Let's be real. Headie One is a superstar now. Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy's got a tune with Drake.
but this is before.
Like
But this
this
is
guy is
before.
doing big shows all over the world. Yeah, he's getting invited to like fashion, all of this. This guy's a superstar now. Yeah, so do you feel as if his image is not even like that anymore?
Well, whatever you're doing is irrelevant. Whatever you're doing with Drake is irrelevant, fam. Do you listen to like? Do you listen to this guy's lyrics?
Nah, listen to this. Of course I do. Come on.
As
I
long
know
as you
what you're
rap,
saying. I
the
know what you're
feds
saying
target
on there.
me. The feds have no leg to stand on to target me, and you can't. It's not one rule for him and one rule for no, bro.
Mm,
Yeah, literally, it's not one rule for them, one rule for me.
mm.
Because
So
what does
what?
that basically? What does that basically mean? What, because man signed some paperwork and made some music and
Mm,
to a label, they that one human being's crime is lesser than another.
mm.
What do you know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm just saying that could be a factor to why maybe they're getting less like lesser sentences and
Well,
than.
it's the norm, man. Even people who ain't signed to labels or even make music, they don't even get 2 years.
Mm.
They get
So
about six
why
months
why
and
are they
three.
being so harsh to you then? Why
They
was
were
they so
trying to
harsh to you?
sabotage, bro. It was sabotage. You're 16, 17. You make drill music. All your videos are popping 1 million views.
They thought
Bro,
he was a menace to society.
nope. They just didn't want to see. Let's be honest, bro. See, this whole mental society thing is rubbish. Cause, bro,
Mm,
where's this targeting when heavy metal artists are making music?
mm,
When when you see heavy metal artists talk about drink blood and slit my wrist and
mm,
and, and and praise be to the devil, all this weird shit. Why don't they target them and say you guys are bad or menace to society? What kind of mad music is this? What it really was, in my honest opinion, I will say it then and I'll say it forever, bro. Police got a problem with black people making money.
mm.
So the whole idea of a young black male who they feel like is a gang member or involved in criminality making a whole lot of legitimate music, it really rubs them the wrong way. So
Yeah, yeah, that makes
so
sense though
so police will
because
go out of their
the
way to
no,
try and
but it
sabotage
makes
that
sense
when
though.
they
It
can.
makes sense though because you're a person that, from the looks of it, you're making money illegally and you're gloating about it on your tunes and you're making money
Yeah, but
off of it too. You're monetizing off of that
but
too.
you know why they're not making sense though? Because if you make
Because they do
music,
the same thing to white males that are in the gang life and they're making music and money and they do the same thing to
do they
them.
though?
They
Do
do.
they
They
give
do.
the? Do they give them?
It's
Do
just
they?
not put out in the public the same way it's put out with black rappers.
Bro, I've been I've been in prison in Britain in 5 different prisons, bro. Yeah, I've been on every different wing, bro. Black people and ethnic minorities,
Yes,
yeah,
I know. There is a difference. Don't get me wrong. There's a
overpopulate
difference.
overpopulate British prisons for starters. Let's just talk about that. London prisons are overpopulated with ethnic minorities for starters.
But
You
this
don't
is
even
why I
make up.
say no, no.
You
But
don't.
listen, this is why I say have accountability as rappers. You know what rappers are rapping about and showing in their
Yeah,
music
but
videos.
who are the
We
labels
know.
signing though? There's a rapper, the best rapper in my opinion, ain't even a guy who raps about violence. I listen to
No, no.
Lil.
Leave the labels and leave
No,
people
but I'm being
sign
real.
that.
No. I'm being real and listen to everybody. Listen to the whole black community though, because
Mm,
who's everyone tuning into, bro? You see me. I'm a musician, so I listen to everyone who makes music, not just the gangster rappers, not just
mm,
the drill. And there's some rappers I know that are better than every rapper in the country. But guess what? They don't rap violence. They don't rap about guns. They don't rap about knives. They don't rap about none of that rubbish. But guess
mm,
what? The labels will never sign them. No one buys their music. No one
mm.
listens to their shit.
I
So
know.
what, like the rhetorical question of why do people live this life, bro? People glamorize this shit. You ain't gonna jump in the car and turn on gospel rap. You're gonna jump in the car and turn on 21 Savage,
I know,
bro.
I hear it, but what the
It's just
point?
this
No,
is
no,
how
no.
the world
Listen,
is.
listen. I hear what you're saying, but the point I'm making is, as rappers, especially black rappers, yeah, that are making a lot of these tunes and what they're saying in these tunes, and then when the feds are seeing a lot of these crimes and they're thinking, is it linked to my man? Listen to what he's saying. It's looking like he's even talking about the whole fucking case that we're on, like. And then what some of the things he's saying, or I don't what you're rapping about fucking making
Cheating,
cutting
the
off
whole
the
lot.
plug and drugs and like, come on, bro. You're just basically self snitching on yourself.
No, don't get me wrong. You're absolutely right in that sense, but it's like, bro, like, how do I describe it? Music isn't there. I understand people use it to glamorize, yeah, but I'm pretty sure if you ask every rapper why they make music, yeah, they will tell you they do it to succeed. And what do
Mm,
people get? What do people get from success? A way out of this rubbish?
yeah, they do.
It's just people ain't making music because oh, like I understand there's some retards that you know what I'm saying. They don't want to make it out the hood. They don't want to. They don't want to make it out the hood. They want to make it in the hood. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
they want to make it
yeah.
into the hood. Do you know what I mean? But like,
mm,
I'm pretty sure you ask anyone who rapping why they're rapping, I told you they want to make it out.
mm. Okay,
So
cool. Then you know what? I'm gonna ask you this though. Yeah. So apparently, when you got arrested, what? So I'm guessing this is the first time you got arrested, and they tried to deport you. They did deport you actually.
yes,
So you got deported back to Germany.
yeah.
So like what was that like? Like what was you going through like when all of that was
For
happening? Because
one,
that is
for one,
crazy.
for
Getting
one,
deported is mad.
for one, it was illegal,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why it's illegal. Obviously, I'm a German citizen. You're German, so you should know this. Perfect.
Yeah, and well, obviously I've never been deported, so I'm not really gonna know that.
Yeah,
But
but you know the laws I'm about to tell you though. As a
yeah,
German
yeah,
citizen,
yeah. I get it. Yeah, yeah.
as a
Have you
German
got a German
citizen,
passport?
absolutely. As a
Yeah.
German
Okay. Cool.
as a German citizen, after 5 years of living in Britain, you automatically have the right to permanent residence.
Mm.
Now,
No, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
now, the right to permanent residence can only be lost on public security grounds. Now, if you're a European citizen who's lived there for longer than 5 years, which is 10 years, you get further protection. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Mm.
Now, the crime I was convicted of was possession of a kitchen knife, right?
Mhm.
When I was 17 years old. Now, I'll give you a reference case so you know what the guidelines are for how these cases work. A male called Stravetsky, when he was 24 years old, stabbed someone in the neck, was bailed out, then broke into a woman's home, battered the woman in her house,
Mm.
right? And was convicted for all of it. He was done 42 months for wounding and also for stabbing a person in the neck, right?
Mm. Mm.
With a glass bottle. Now the
Mm.
Home Office tried to deport this man, right? I think it was Poland or somewhere in Europe,
Mm.
and argued that obviously he's a risk to the public. However, they were unable to do so because the laws protect him from deportation because he's been here for at least 5 to 10 years. Do you understand? And his whole
Mm.
family was here. So
Mm.
now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an invisible scale. Just imagine an invisible scale, right? On
Yep.
one side of the scale, I'm going to put what I'm convicted of: possession of a kitchen knife.
Mm.
On the other side of the scale, I'm going to put what he's convicted of: stabbing somebody in the neck with a glass bottle
Mm.
and breaking into a woman's home and battering her to the point where she needs 14 stitches on her face.
Mm.
Who comes across worse to you?
Obviously, the guy that's done the mad thing.
He won his appeal. He lives in this country till this day. The Home Office tried to deport him and are not allowed to by law. So by law, does it make sense to you for me to have to spend a year out of my life sat in Germany for a kitchen knife I got caught with when I was 17?
Mm.
Does it sound lawful to you?
No, it don't. It doesn't.
After what I just explained to you.
Yeah. No, it
What they
doesn't.
done was, I was rapping. The police hated the fact that my videos was getting millions of views. I'm 17 at that moment in time. They know if they let me out of prison at 18, 19, my career's gone clear.
Mm.
They did everything in their power to try and stop that from happening. And that's
Mm.
why they put man in Germany. Like, it's not rocket science. It's just reading between the lines. Like, we're not gonna nick Skengdo and give him a month in prison for a knife, and a Headie one give him 3, and you gotta get on a plane. You're a risk.
Mm.
That's not how it works.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But they literally just broke the law, bro. I got off the plane in Germany. Like, they literally wrapped me up, put me on a plane, got off the plane in Germany, in Berlin. I had no family over there, nowhere to sleep. I didn't even speak the language. So it was like, in other words, like if I came to you right now and said, "Yup, you're going to Tokyo," and I just left you at the airport in Tokyo, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear it.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't know where you're going, what you're doing, blah blah blah. So it was like that type of experience. But where
Yeah.
man, certain things man's dealt with in London and life experience kind of helped man through that situation, isn't it? So
Mm. Okay. So when you got deported, what happened then? You've now you've reached the airport at Germany. Where
yeah,
where in Germany did they send you? What, back to Stuttgart?
no, they just left me at the airport in Berlin.
Berlin. So
Yeah,
what happened then? Car, nah, you're stranded basically. So what you know?
and my whole family's in England.
Mm.
So obviously I'm at the fucking I'm just at the airport now. I'm just stressing, and eventually I met some man that's just, he was polite, innit? He kind of helped man out. He's like, "Yo, you look stressed out. Where you gonna stay?" I was like, I ain't even got a clue where I'm gonna stay." He's like, "Fucking, I work at a festival. My pal owns a huge ass festival.
Mm.
If you want, you can come and, you know what I'm saying, and probably find a place you can bake off there or whatever." Like, oh, man's gone with him now, and then met with the manager and that of the actual festival, like in the room, and he's gone, "Raw, what?" My man's told him I made music and that, innit? So I showed him my videos. So
Mm.
he done man a deal that day. He said, "Yo, find a little mini stage and do a little performance, and I'll give you a place to stay at the festival." Like,
Okay.
they had like moving houses, innit?
Okay. What, caravans?
Yeah, moving
Okay.
houses, like, but
Yeah.
like bare little lavish ones for all the artists. So they gave me one, innit?
Okay.
And I cotched in there. But when the festival was done now,
You had to move
yeah,
out.
yeah, so it's peak. I'm like, yeah, where the fuck am I baking again? So now I'm phoning Mumsy now, like, "Yo, did you get
Mm.
but I can't lie, all the stress about it. See my Marge, yeah, my Marge is aff, so she stresses to the core. So I can't come and tell her, "Oh, I don't know where I'm gonna bake. I'm stressed. I don't know where I'm gonna stay." I can't come and tell her that type of shit.
Mm.
I got a flex to her like I'm good. Like, yeah, I'm calm, mama, man. Don't worry about me.
Mm.
Do you
Mm.
get?
No, I
But
hear it.
I was just putting up with a lot of madness. Like, I was just doing a lot of mad things. Um, and then yeah, man ended up just paying for some cheap ass rum.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And just kept doing it, and then eventually I got around some readies now. Man hit a lick over there,
Okay.
and then obviously man patting the bass, the whole lot. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? And then it was like, yeah, man, that's what it was.
Okay. So what was it, after 8 months, or was it actually a whole year you was
It was a
there
whole
until
year,
you came
bro.
back?
It was a whole year, bro.
Okay. So how did you manage to get back to the UK?
Bro, I done an interview with the Guardian, yeah,
Mm.
where they flew over to Berlin, and they were telling me themselves, like, "Bro, this ain't legal. The whole
Mm.
family in London right now as we speak. Like,
How
how
did you get through to them? How did they get in contact with you?
we was talking before I even got deported. Like when I was detained.
What, you just approached them?
Yeah, I was hitting them up like this ain't right. I was trying to get press coverage for the story because I
Mm.
feel like the only reason why the feds and the Home Office was thinking they can get away with shit like that is because
No one knows.
no one knows, and I'm keeping it quiet myself. I'm a bit embarrassed about it, but then I hit a point where I was like, no, if I actually go to the press for this, they're pissed. I'm 19 years old in a whole other country. What if I die here?
Yeah, yeah.
What is actually going on? Like, do you get it kind of thing? And
Mm,
then I emailed the judge. The judge said, you know what, fly back to London for your court hearing, blah blah blah. And then I did the court hearing kind of thing,
mm,
and then yeah, but even till this day, as we speak, there's still a lot of ongoing legal standpoints, bro. Do you get it?
mm,
Like
mm.
you have to understand how this government works. Like you can't shove a 19-year-old in another country, yeah, and then just bring him back and say, yeah, we're sorry. That's not how the law works.
Okay, what? Are you suing them or something?
You're gonna have to, but it's not even just how this. Do you know how the system works? By law, you're gonna have to compensate the person. Do you get it? But
Okay.
how
What? So
how
have
it
they
works?
have they been compensating you
That's
for
not
the
how it
wrongdoing?
works, bro. They're wrong and strong, bro. Do you think the government what willingly go and compensate people they've wronged? They rather cover it up.
Mm. No, because you could
The
get a lot
only
of
way the
money for
government,
that.
bro. I'll tell you right now. You see, if a news story came up covering what actually happened to man,
Mm,
like in full,
mm,
and how it, like all the illegalities, like how it's like all the laws and what they're breaking and that. Do you know what I mean, kind of thing. Then they'd come forward and say, no, we'll have compensation and we're sorry, blah, blah, blah. And we close the case and we apologize. No, bro. It takes for the public to take an interest in it and say, hold on, that's wrong. Why are you doing that? Before
mm,
they do anything. If the public don't take an interest in it or the like it don't get enough public outrage, yeah. Well,
mm.
they'll pretend like they don't know they're doing wrong.
Yeah.
They will happily sit there and wrong and strong. Why they bro? You see cases like this, you can't just take someone and put him in another country for a whole year. That's at least like 200, 300 racks compo.
Yeah. No.
Do you know what kind of psychological damage you've done to that person?
Mm.
Do you get it? Taking them away from his family at that age. So they ain't just gonna come and say, we're sorry, take loads of peas.
What?
They
Have they
rather,
apologized to you?
bro, that's not what they're doing, bro. There's a long legal process that you gotta take them to the court for, bro.
Okay. What? You're still doing that as we speak.
As we speak, it's been going on for years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, in an interview, you went and said you had to do a lot of things out of your comfort zone just to survive. So,
Yeah.
what was the things that you had to do?
Cut a long story short, I actually just do a lot of things like things for money,
Like what?
just mad things, isn't it? Like
No, just say it, innit? You might as well.
I was out here doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What was you like performing for peas and that on the roads and that?
no way, I was out here wiping noses, man.
Wiping noses.
Yeah, if you know what that means, you know what that means. But obviously, I was
Okay.
wiping noses. But the thing about me, I got a conscience, so I ain't proud of that. Do you get it?
I hear it. I
But
hear it.
a man got to do what he's got to do.
Uh, okay. Nah, I hear it. I hear it. In them circumstances, Carl, what you said something about you didn't even have your passport.
Yeah, my passport was in England. That's how mad they
So they
done me.
don't even give you your passport when they
Yeah,
deport you.
they literally
That's fucking crazy, bro.
they
Like, how
left
you
my
gonna
passport in
imagine you want to
England.
get a job?
Bro, they done me dirty, man. Put it
Nah.
this way, this is all to just stop man from rapping. Like, if anyone ever tries to tell me that the feds literally are not racist and they don't do these things to try and stop people from blowing in life, like, bro,
Mm,
I do not believe them, bro. The feds are 100 million% racist,
mm,
and bro, you can't don't get me wrong. I understand them saying, cool, we don't want people carrying knives, but bro, how do you expect people to stop carrying knives in society when you're giving everyone fucking 2 weeks youth offending
mm. Yeah.
probation? Like, and then when I do it, I'm a risk to the public. I gotta leave the country. Shut up, man. They're
Mm,
just taking what they're basically doing is you're just picking on man, innit? Like
yeah.
you're singling me out. Do you understand? It's like
Mm,
and the whole reason why I even carried a knife in the first place was because no offense, like the justice system's doing jack shit about the knife problem, bro. And let's actually be frank about this, bro. Like, the justice system does jack shit about the knife
So
problem.
you're saying the reason why you're carrying a knife out is
The
because
reason
the
why I did
justice
when I was
system
the reason
isn't
why I
doing
did
enough.
the
Is that
reason
why?
why
Is that what you're saying?
the reason why I did when I was younger, yeah.
Is
The reason
because the
why I did.
justice system wasn't
I,
doing enough.
should I explain that?
Okay, go on.
Should I?
Yeah, no, explain it.
Alright,
Explain
cool.
it.
Bro, we got a justice system that gives everybody youth offending for when they get caught with a knife. Literally just youth offending. You get caught with a knife today, first time youth offending. That's not a prison sentence, youth offending. Youth offending is not a deterrent. Nine out of 10 people get caught with a knife, do the youth offending, and carry a knife right after. Furthermore, they carry a knife to the youth offending. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? In that type of environment, no one's ever going to learn. So in other words, even if I decided today to say, you know what, fuck it, I ain't going to carry a knife no more. Is that going to stop? Is that going to stop the next man?
No, it's not. No.
Okay. So what predicament does that put me in then? If I'm out and I'm saying I'm a good guy now, I don't have the knife, but he has the knife. What happens then?
Yeah, but these are the things that you should have thought about, because, bro, at the end of the day, you can only blame
No.
yourself.
But cool. I'll tell you what it is though. Guess what? Do you know how I'm living now? I don't even carry a knife no more the way I live now.
Of course. So, yeah, of course.
Man's grown. I go everywhere I want to go. Like, man's, you know what I'm trying to say? I go for a meal. I'm trying to say, like, might take a girl with me. Like, I'm trying to say, like, it's just how it is. Like, I don't do the whole, like, carrying knives and all that. These are the things you do when you're young, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, though?
No, I hear it. I know what you're talking about.
Like, I'm just saying how it is. Like, the reality about these things is, bro.
And I'm also hearing they also tried to give you a music ban.
Yeah, they did. Before, that's why they deported me.
Fucking hell.
The officers came to the prison with all my lyrics and tried to give me a music ban.
You see, guys? You see? They're using your lyrics against you.
And it flopped. Actually fell.
Fucking hell, man. But nah, man. For them to they tried to do what they done to what's his name? AM and Skengdo.
Yeah, but it fell. It fell with flying colours, man. I was laughing at them.
Fucking hell.
I was like, what? I was like,
And this
surely
is whilst you was getting deported as well.
this is before the officers. Because the officers couldn't give me a music ban, they then ran to the Home Office and said, "Can you dip in?" Please.
Okay. So they really wanted you off the internet. They don't want to.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Damn.
That's what it was.
Do you reckon they done? Nah. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. Say that.
What?
You know what's his name? My man that got deported to Jamaica. What's his name?
Fantastic.
Yeah. Do you reckon they was trying to do the same thing to him?
It's different.
Just because he's a rapper.
Nah, his thing's different though. Do you see the Jamaican status in Britain compared to European status? Yeah, this is all before Brexit as well. Remember?
Okay.
Do you get it? So like, this is like how do I describe it? Like Germany won't randomly grab a British citizen and shove him back to Britain. They don't do that. Do you get it? Like they proper was going against their laws. Like they proper tried to do some next loophole way to just sabotage whatever I was doing with music at that moment in time. And that's what it was. Like you'll see at some stage there'll probably be an outcome from all this where the government come forward and apologize, or not even the government, the Home Office will come forward and apologize. You know what I mean? Publicly about it. You know what I mean, kind of thing. Because that's really and truly what man wants. Like I don't really care about money and compensation. I just want an apology.
You should try and get some money out of that, because
bro, I don't really care
it's
about
gonna be difficult as fuck. Let's be real, but
yeah, that's the reality. But I don't care about the money though, bro. It's just the fact though, bro. Your whole family's in England and they're sat there ignorantly.
how much money did you spend on lawyers?
What so far?
No, like during that whole time. I'm hearing your parents were funding it. Your parents were funding it.
You say during that whole time, like it's that whole time still not pending.
Bro. No, but I'm saying, okay, I know you're still paying, Carl. You're still going through it, but I'm saying throughout that whole time when you was getting deported and your parents were funding it all, do you know how much they spent?
Bro, they spent round about 12 12.5K around about that moment in time.
Okay, no, man.
On different, but between me and you, I man, obviously, man chipped in as well, you know.
Of course.
But obviously, as a group effort, yeah, like 12.5. But that's gone up a lot, though, bro. Fast forward to 2022, we're talking heading to the 18K now.
Yeah, you see, that's crazy, man.
It's gonna be
20K soon.
it's gonna be 20 in a bit, yeah.
That's crazy, man. And some of these lawyers as well. I don't know, man. Some of you lawyers.
Well, I'll tell you the honest truth, yeah. It's not even that. Let me tell you what they're doing with my lawyers as well. Why my case is taking so long. Bro, this is what's going on here. You take a 19-year-old boy he got nicked for a knife at 17 before he's an adult. By law, you can't dip him. But it's not as easy as that. They're going to judges and my lawyers. They call my lawyers up. See, my last lawyer slipped up. He said, yo, I've got 11 missed calls from the police. That's odd. I don't normally get calls from the police. I deal with the Home Office. I said, raw, that's weird. He said, I'm straight down the line though, so I'm not picking up their calls unless you tell me I can talk to them. I said, bro, I said, you know what? Don't chat to them. He said, you know what? He said, you know what? I'll have a word with them. I'll see what they want, and then I'll let you know. Bro, imagine I phoned them like a few days after that. I said, yo, you told me that the feds called you 11 times, left you 11 missed calls, said you're going to chat to them quickly. What did they say? He said, oh, it's nothing. Imagine a barrister that was telling me this is a certified breach of my human rights was telling me this is going to be a hard case to win.
Oh, shit.
Do you get what's going on?
Yeah.
Bro, they're calling up my barristers and manipulating them. And you know how they're doing it?
How?
It's simple as this, bro. They're going to people and saying he's a gangster. What are we going to do? Give a fucking gangster 300 racks? 300,000 £300,000 in conversation. You're having a laugh. Like, and let's say a barrister, straight, narrow person, they're very easily to manipulate and sway. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They're going, he's a gang member this, he's a gang member that, painting me in the most negative possible light. Do you know what I mean? Behind my back. So when these people are in my face now, they're pretending like they've got my interest, but they're not. They're like spies, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm basically paying people to fight my case who are pretending, and it's happened to the point where I had to sit down, go on the gov.co.uk website and actually read the law and regulations myself. Just to actually understand, so I don't, because you can't put these type of cases in the hands of just a barrister. He'll tell you anything and take your money and just and smile while you lose, even though you should have never even lost. He gets paid anyways. You understand? So it's like,
I hear it.
So like you have to study the law, and I study the laws and regulations off by heart, and I know this shit is completely illegal, bro. Like completely illegal.
Okay, cool. You know what? Now that we've gotten through that part, we're now gonna get into the very controversial parts, innit? Now, guys, yes, I'm seeing your messages. Yes, we're now gonna get into the controversial parts. So, guys, please tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag. Retweet this space and follow me on Twitter and all of my socials, and also subscribe to my YouTube page as well. But make sure you tweet all your thoughts and you retweet the space, innit? Alright, cool, boom. So, apparently, you got rejected by what was it? E1 and Tion Wayne from Edmonton.
This is a funny shit.
Yeah, man. Apparently, you got rejected by E1 and Tion Wayne. Like, what do you have to say about that?
What I've got to say about
that?
Anyone with common sense knows that ain't even a possibility. I'm a 9 boy. I'm not capped. I'm not 3 times 3. How could I be rejected from something I've never been a part of?
Now,
let's
play devil's advocate here, though.
You ever see me in an E1 vid?
Nah, never.
Ever see me in a Tion Wayne vid?
Nah. But you did say that you was meant to be on Tion Wayne's remix with Russ.
No, let me tell you what happened there. He tried to make peace. He said, fuck you. I got a big song coming up. It's big numbers. Fucking, you fuck with them, man. Do you get it? Obviously, I fuck with these, man. Like, what are you saying for this song? Like, do you want to jump on it? Like, that was him reaching out to man. That it weren't oh, I fuck with you, let me put him on a song. No, it was Edmonton's a big place, bro. There's a bag of different groups, and a lot of music groups don't get along. Individuals, a certain man get along with certain man don't get along with certain man. Do you know what I mean? So it's like with Tion, all it was him reaching out, bro. It wasn't a thing of like everyone fucks with each other, bro. Like, bro, like first time I met E1 was like how long ago? Like a year ago or some shit. Like last year.
Okay. What? So that's the first time you ever met E1?
Yeah, like last year, bro. Personally, let me just say the truth about Ed, man.
But why would
Let me just
why
bait
would
out something.
Tion?
Let me just bait out something.
Okay,
Let
go
me
on,
just bait
go
out
on.
something, Edmonton. Yeah. There's not an individual in Edmonton that exists that could reject me, even if he tried. Tion ain't even got that type of authority.
Really?
I'll say it with chest.
So
No, in
do you know
full.
why? But why do you think that narrative would be out there then? Because as you said, you did
Oh, do you know why
say
the narrative? Do you know why that narrative
Tion
wasn't out
Wayne
there?
asked you to be on the tune,
Yeah, but
but
bro,
when
let me
you
be
go
honest
on
with
the
you.
internet,
Me and
there are
Tion used to
so
have
many.
beef. We used to beef. I used to go.
That's what I'm saying.
So
That's what
okay,
I'm
so how
saying.
could so
You
how
and him
could
used to have
so
beef.
okay,
So
I'm 16. I'm from Edmonton. I'm from the 9. I'm a 9 boy. You're a different set. We don't get along. We're clashing heads. We've been bumping heads for as long as history can remember. You got a big song coming on. The ops are all clicking up. So fuck it. We're thinking about clicking up. So a song opportunity comes up, but it ended up never happening because of the
but
politics.
why would he give you that opportunity? Why would he want you on a tune if you and him are beefing?
Oh, it's not beef. It's like, how do I describe it? Like, see, beef sometimes it's on and off. Like, you might not get along with someone for a few years and then just talk.
Car from what I don't know, because there's so many videos of you where you're talking about
Yeah,
Tion
but
Wayne
bro,
and the Edmonton
but deep this though,
Olders,
but deep this.
and you're dissing
But
them.
deep this. If me and the question you asked me is, can E1 or Tion ever reach me? I'll tell you why that's absolute bollocks. I could DM E1 right now, and
Mm,
E1 will laugh and say, "What kind of stupid question is that?" Like.
mm,
Furthermore, E1 will think you're trying to get him in trouble.
mm.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, two,
Okay, no.
Edmonton's a big place, bro. There's a lot. There's how do I just say this? There's just African niggas that man fuck with, and then there's Tion Wayne and these man. Do you understand?
Mm,
And niggas just don't get along. That's how it's always been.
mm.
So
So
from
what?
the
You
outside
lot
looking in,
ain't beefing.
if
So what? Your set ain't beefing 3x3 or Tion's set or any
bro,
of that.
none
That
of that,
what? You're
bro.
not beefing
None
them.
of that, bro. I don't do none of that, bro. We don't beef, like, bro. All I know is this: I'm a different set to all these niggas. And
Mm,
that's why I've never been in any of their videos. That's why they've never been in any of mine. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, man's always screamed 9 boys and rapped about certain niggas and certain shit about someone. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
mm,
But in terms of Tion, if anyone with common sense, yeah, knows this, like, A1 and Tion they're two different individuals, two different sets. Like A1 tours are the 9 boys and his niggas and all of them, man. And Tion's always chilled with all of them, man. Do you understand? So
mm.
anyone who knows Edmonton knows that. And anyone who knows Edmonton also knows this. There's not a single individual in their right mind, for starters, yeah, that even exists that has enough authority to tell me shit in Edmonton. That's the second
Okay.
thing.
Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna ask you this. Now, I've seen a video of you online, and you're going back and forth with a guy called Trill CB,
Yeah,
and apparently he's
my
claiming he
bastard.
robbed you.
Oh, come on, man. Do you believe that rubbish?
Bro, I don't know. I'm asking you, bro.
Bro,
Apparently he robbed you. He said it in the video. You and him was, I think, what, on IG Live?
oh, you're talking about a YouTube video of this guy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see, I
And
see, I see,
he was
I seen
claiming
that.
that he
I
robbed
cool,
you.
I bro. Carlos too short, yeah, cool. See if like when you was growing up, yeah,
Mm,
like a lot of man were just patties. Like how do I describe it? It's cool. See Trills. How to say this? Just say this in the chest, bro. Cool.
mm.
Trills and his older brother Wade, yeah, they're just patties, bro. Like when I was 16, 17,
Wait. Who's Trill's older brother?
Wade, they're just patties. Man, just say it how it is. Man, are patties.
Wait. No. Who's his older brother?
The fuck? How's man on live on your belly, man? Like, stop that fucking acting. Hey, listen, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Wait, who's Trill's older brother?
Fucking wait. These lot are patties, though. Hear what I'm saying, though? These are guys, man, spent my childhood literally ducking down between me and you, bro. Like, my mum's life, like, God strike me down from lying to you, like, do you get?
You used to chase him? You used to chase him down
Well,
and that?
I didn't want to go into details. What I'm going to say is this, yeah? These guys are patties. What it was is this, yeah? He was embarrassed, innit? My mum's life, God strike me down. This guy has never, ever robbed me in his life, innit? He was just embarrassed by the fact that man came on there, you know what I mean, publicly on live and talked about how man used to embarrass him and that. Do you get? When he was younger. Like, bro, we're talking years back now, though. Like, this guy, like, when he was young, I ain't seen him in years, bro. But,
wait, is that are they related to some guy called Millie Major?
See you. You're a smart guy. I noticed that. But like me, you play chess.
No, I'm just asking though. Is he related to a man called Millie Major?
Yes, though.
What, do you know Millie?
I know Millie.
Okay.
I know her.
What's your opinion on Millie?
Not a lot. I heard you lot had an argument.
How the fuck do you know?
I get phone calls and these things. You know what I'm saying?
Lol,
What was he on there? What was he on there doing? On there arguing with you?
No, he was arguing about something else, innit? Basically, someone's chatting shit about him. I've gone and I've told everyone that this guy keeps chatting shit about everyone, yeah? And obviously, he was talking shit about Millie, innit? And I've basically exposed what my mum was saying about Millie.
Yeah.
And he's upset. He's basically upset at the messenger, innit?
He's shooting a
He's
messenger.
upset at me because I've exposed it, but he should be upset at the guy that
I'll
basically
just say this with chest. I don't give two fucks about Major, bro.
Fucking hell.
I don't care about that guy. Not my people.
Damn.
That man's a big place, bro.
Fucking hell.
I don't care about them people there. The fuck did that man there do for man? But as I was saying though, yeah, I know them man are his little brothers. And they're patties. I say it with chest.
Fucking hell. Hey. Damn. Because obviously I've seen that video now, and you said something about you used to like he's 6 years older than you, but you had him like you had his older brothers like running up like away from you back in the day.
Cut a long story short, it's what it is at Edmonton. You said Carlos just said these men are pushing some weird narratives about rejects and all of this rubbish. Tion couldn't reject shit. All the guys around them, patties. I don't care what anyone says. What else? E1 couldn't reject shit, bro. Like, just look at the internet, man. The fuck. Just type in E1 on YouTube.
No, I know. I'm gonna ask you on that right now.
The fuck? Listen, bro, I've been in the streets. I've been in the streets how many years? You'll never see a video of me rubbed out. Like, I've been in tight ass predicaments, mad, bucking 20 man. You don't see no one filming me, bro. They just know it's not that thing. The fuck?
Okay.
And I'll say this with chess, bro. No one can tell me nothing about it, man. They can pretend like they want to, but no one can tell me nothing about it, man, bro. I'm a 9 boy. I'm not camp. I'm 9 Boys music group, by the way. Can we just make that clear? And we are not 3x3. We're not nothing else. So how could I be rejected from something man ain't a part of? Like, I don't get it. Show me one video. Show me if you show me one E1 video I'm in, then
No, you're not in any of his videos.
So how could I be? We don't know each other, bro. I don't know the guy like we just know similar people. I don't know like I don't even know Tion like that. Like you're just from the same area. Like we know similar people. I don't know these guys. How could I be rejected by them? We don't know each other.
Okay, cool. Now I hear it, but I'm gonna ask you this then. Now that you brought up E1, I'm gonna ask you this. Yeah. Now E1, he kind of got beat up by his own people because he apparently done something very silly. I think he tried to set up Tion. Wait, I don't know. As
best thing that could have ever happened to E1 though, right?
Huh?
Best thing that could have ever happened to him, no?
What? Because he used it for music.
Yeah, his views blew up after that. He got a buzz.
But what do you have to say about what kind of happened to them though? Cause them, what was they Tion's guys that done it to him, or was that his own people that done it to him?
I don't have a clue who done that to him.
Fuck, you know.
I don't know who did that to him. I just know it's the best thing that ever happened to him. Like his music shut up after that. Well done.
Okay, you see that incident there though? Is that the perfect picture to paint Edmonton at the moment?
What? What?
That whole example, card.
No,
Them man's
it's
got,
not. It's not a perfect picture because that couldn't happen to me. That would never happen to me.
that would never happen to you. No, you're avoiding
My
it.
mum's life that could
You're
happen to
avoiding
me.
it.
What the fuck you think this shit is, bro? Bro, what kind of caliber do you think man is like? Nigga just got this shit confused. That could happen to me. I put on my mum's life, it could happen to me. Like, niggas are just built different. Do you get it? Man's from a different era. I had different OGs around, man. In man's ear on different shit. Do you understand? This new generation, they might be the same ages, man, but they jumped on road last year, 2 years ago. Don't compare me to them.
Oh
Like,
yeah, what E1's only recently just jumped on road.
all these, bro, let's be realistic. I'm not talking about E1. Everyone, all these guys rapping today, they're just noobs. Like they're all bad
That's right.
girls now.
E1.
They're all
You
bad
said
now.
you said
Everyone's
E1
bad now.
is the same like he's the same age as you.
Yeah, bro, it basically is, yeah.
Fucking hell. Alright.
Okay, so why is there Up Niggas Part 1 and 2? Where was his songs then? Go on. Where were your videos?
No, because I remember there was a video of him back
Okay
in the
then.
day. Him getting caught. He got caught lacking on the train or some shit like that.
Yeah, but bro, like you was not in none of my videos, bro. Like,
No, he
you
wasn't
could
in your
never, none
videos.
of
I know
that.
that.
None of my niggas could be caught on a train and be in my videos. I would have G-checked that. It was only these new generation youths when man went jail, everything just went soft. I swear down, like everything just got bare soft. Like, do you get it? Like, man, just gotta take it how it is, man. It's peak. It's peak out here, man. Fuck,
Nah, that is hilarious, bro. You know what? Then I'm gonna speak to you about this then. Nah,
everything just
obviously
went
E1,
when the money
right?
went.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you've heard about the whole situation outside Sony Sony Records,
Bro,
whatever.
I weren't even there, but all I know is this. You will never hear a situation about me bucking into the ops in public and else. None of that. It'll just never happen, bro. It will never happen. The ops, it will just never happen.
Obviously, no. But the thing is, nah. I know you like you've no like what you don't really know my man like that, but I'm pretty sure because you're from the ends, you would have been able to confirm if something really did happen. Now on
Oh,
the net,
even
there's a couple man saying nothing's happened. What do you know if anything's actually happened?
I don't have a clue if it happened, if it didn't happen. All I know is this. Yeah, the ops don't see me and make videos like this. Yeah, it just like all I know is this. That's all I know. I don't know what happened. I just know the ops don't see me and make videos. Like there's no you won't, like search the internet for a video of me. You won't find it. It just won't happen.
Okay.
That's all I know. And my ops ain't these new youths that's on the roads today. By the way, my ops are like you know.
What? So no. I know. But the thing is, you did what? Okay, but then okay. I'm gonna ask you this. Then I'm gonna ask you this. Now, apparently, you was planning to steal SJ's girl. Cause you made a couple funny comments on the what was it, a picture in there.
I can't lie. You see, if I entertain that on this and it gets back to her, it's just ruining my steez before I even get to pattern.
Nah, you're funny. Hey, listen, I'm not laughing. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm
I heard
laughing.
they broke up.
Oh yeah.
I heard they broke up. I heard they
Fucking hell.
broke up. Now, but that's stupidity, anyways. Like, what the fuck's he even doing with that, man? Let her go, man. What, like, the fuck? You don't love that girl if you don't let her go. Serious. And what's she doing, anyways? Like, she's just stupid, man. Come on now, man.
Fuck. No.
Serious.
What?
We're
But
not gonna say too much.
was you doing that literally just because he's my man?
No. I just know I'm gonna lit you, and I knew when I press that like button, she's gonna pre my page. She's gonna think I don't
Because
want to be.
bro, I know
She's gonna say.
her
She's gonna
older
say,
sister. I know her older
bro.
sister.
I just knew. Once I clicked that like button, she's gonna pre my page and she's gonna message SJ and say I can't do this no more. If you get. And that's where it was. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking hell. That is
That's
kind of mad.
no, separately. That's what it was.
Alright,
Fuck.
you know what? I've got this question. So, what do you think? No, actually, let me not even ask that question. Let me not ask that one. Okay, let me ask this one. So, what do you think of Headie 1 as an artist?
Nothing. He's wet.
No. As an artist, and you can say as a
He's a
person
wet
later on.
artist. That's what I think, bro. He's a
Fuck's sake.
wet artist, bro. You just take bare L's. And everyone still bum sucks it. Like, this guy's hard. Take 100 L's, man. Fucking wet. You just take
Oh,
L's.
this guy.
Like,
Yo.
bro, what you like will do is take L's. Like, what we like, bro, I can't lie. UK music's in a bad place. Like, what niggas call their top, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool to let everyone champion their guys. And like, you know, I give it to the Guardians though. Mom's life. You lot look out for each other. You lot look out for each other.
No, this guy. Are you
The way
hating,
the
Carl? You're
Guardians,
Nigerian,
I
bro. Is
wish
that what it is?
Nigerians.
Is that what it is?
On my mom's, I wish Nigerians could stick together how the Guardians stick together. I'll be
Fucking
gone.
hell, blood. This
Bro,
guy, man.
bro, you see the Ghanaians, you lot have each other's backs. You see the
Mm,
Nigerians, they be hating on each other like, damn, too much envy. But yeah,
Nah, I get it.
other than that, yeah, I'd be cool. I tell you what it is. I don't like to talk about Headie One, man. I just don't like to talk about him. But yeah, I just think he takes bare L's.
Nah, because you done the whole video where you're exposing the whole of OFB, saying apparently Abra, he only jumped on road a couple of years ago. Apparently they stripped him in the ends and MPK.
But this is well known established shit, bro. But even though people know this shit, they still black, bro. That's
So
what I
this
say.
guy
The Ghanaian
actually got
community
stripped.
is so lit.
He actually got stripped in MPK.
The Ghanaian community is so lit.
I'm
It
dying.
is so lit. I swear.
Are you hearing this guy, bro?
It's so lit.
No.
Bro, the Ghanaian community is patterned. Mums, like, you go for anything, they still got you, mums. You can get stripped tomorrow. Like, stripped tomorrow. They still got you. Okay. New mixtape out next week.
I'm dying.
I swear that.
I'm dying. Nah.
Big man,
And then you went on to say, now I've heard this rumor before, yeah? But you went on to say that they put a condom in his mouth.
Bro, it's not a rumor.
Brother. Yo, if this is true, fuck's sake.
Why do you think his voice sounded like that?
Alright, nah, listen, I'm a Ghanaian myself, bro. Them man no man's people, innit? I don't know, I can't believe this. Sorry.
Bro, why do you think his voice sounds like that?
I can't believe this, man.
It was a totty that told, man.
Fuck's sake, man. This is crazy, bro. Fucking hell. You know what? We're never gonna know if this actually happened, if it happened, innit? But if it did,
happened, I'll tell you the realest. It did happen.
Fuck's sake. Who done it? Do you know?
Well, I don't know if motherfuckers won't be saying their name on there, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just know it did happen, innit?
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you this then. Cause Bandokay and SJ actually ended up dissing you in the Tim Westwood freestyle.
Yeah, they dissed me a lot of times.
Yeah. Like now, because these man, because obviously you
every platform.
No. I hear what you're saying, and because you keep saying a lot of these guys, they're like a lot of new guys, they're new school like guys, like you've never even met some of these guys. So why do you think they're constantly dissing you? Do you think they're doing it, Carl? Like what? It sounds cool for clout.
Like I said, A1FROMTHE9, North London household name. I established my brand way before any of these youths. So coming up, my brand was an obstacle. And they had to attack it to establish themselves. You get it? So everyone was dissing that.
Carl, he went and said, "Bad B keeps telling me lies. She reminds me of A1FROMTHE9."
Yeah.
And then you went and you used that same line in your tune, and well, I'm not gonna say what you said because that was disrespectful. I'll be mad honest.
What,
R.I.P. to what's his name again?
what the Papa Pack?
Aye, yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, let's not do any of
Bro,
that,
I
please.
don't give a fuck, fam. Do you rag off flow?
Nah, we're not doing any of.
Bro, I don't give two monkeys, bro. What the fuck?
R.I.P. Mark Duggan, innit? I've never met my man,
bro.
but
RIP to him, bro. I felt it. I felt it when he died, like every other black person in the country, bro. But what his son is doing is you're justifying what, like. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Imagine feds kill someone and the whole country riots because it's an injustice. Then his son raps about gang violence and stabbing people and beating corn. What a perfect representation of what black people stand for. Like, well done.
no, this is mad.
Proper justifying your dad's death, innit?
No, but why did you have to go to that length, to that extent of savageness, Carl? Let's be real. That is a very harsh thing to say. You know what I mean? Why did you have to go that far?
What? About what? Bro, rest in peace to my man's dad, fam.
Yeah.
Big man thing. When I found out that he passed, yeah, I can't lie. Bro, I'm a black male myself, bro. I wasn't happy. Do you get? I was like, fuck that. Like, I was mad at the police for doing that. Do you get? But fast forward into the future, his son, who's supposed to be a representation of him, is on YouTube glorifying violence. So no offense, what was everyone writing for?
Fucking up. But what wasn't Mark Duggan part of the gang life? Wasn't he
What was everyone writing for? Huh?
writing for what?
For what? For you don't want to see me switch up off the moped, but huh?
Oh, you're singing it. All right, cool. All right, you know what? Let's move on for that, Carl.
Okay then. No, I'm just being realistic. Should we go? Should we get into it, Carl? People, rest in peace to Mark Duggan. I'm not disrespecting him. Don't get me wrong. Like, rest in peace to man. Man actually felt it when he passed away. Don't get me wrong. But what his son is doing is just like, you're on YouTube rapping bare crud that you're not even doing. Like, do you get it? Like, you're basically just justifying your pops' death. Like, do you get it? The Fed that's behind it is sat there going, "Go on, see what I mean, mate. Look what his son's saying. Look, hear that, mate? Do you get it?
No, I hear. I see the. I don't agree with it, but I see
Of
what you're
course, you're
trying
not,
to say.
of course, you're not going to agree with it, bro. I just know for a fact, yeah, like the Feds are sat there right now, praying, man, yeah, and praying the videos and saying, "Yeah, mate, and that's what they were writing for. See that, mate? See that, mate? That's what they were writing for."
Fuck's sake.
Go on, then. Tell me I'm
Obviously,
wrong. Tell me
obviously,
that's not what they think when they play his son's music. Tell me.
me personally, these ain't my
Tell me I'm wrong.
views. These are
Tell
A1
me I'm
from the
wrong.
Nine's views. They're not
Bro,
mine. Yeah,
tell
I
me I'm
don't
wrong.
agree with these views. Yeah, but
Tell
these
me
are
I'm
my
wrong.
man's views. Please, respectfully, guys.
Tell me
Alright,
I'm wrong.
brother. Yo,
Tell me I'm
fuck you
wrong.
know.
Man, don't sugarcoat nothing, bro. What the fuck does sugarcoating do for me? I don't give a fuck about no one, bro. Say it how it is. Man's dad died. Rest in peace to your dad. You understand? Everyone felt that. Every single black person around the whole country felt that. Facts. Even I felt that. I was burning. I was pissed off. Fast forward to the future. Your son's a representation of you. He's talking a lot of shit on YouTube. The feds who probably did it are sat there going, see? This is what they're writing for.
Damn. Alright, cool. You know what? I'm gonna ask you this then. I'm gonna ask you this. Now, cool. I'm gonna ask you this. Now, do you ever look at OFB, yeah, in general? Do you ever just look at them and think, you know what?
I don't even look at them.
But in an interview, you've actually sat down before and you said, you know what, man rates their success and how far they've
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, try to the reality about it. I wish I never said that. I went on Bobby Kasanga and generally tried to keep it humble because I know Jake's pre all my shit. Even this, they're probably pre in it. They're probably pre in this now. Do you get it? Jake's literally pre them. They pre all my shit like a hawk. Live hawk. Like they have too much time on their hands. It's annoying. So because I know Jake's pre my shit, I went on there and said, yeah, I don't care about the ops. I'll even do a song with them. just so the Jakes like take it in. Like this guy, he's humble. You get, he's calm. He's not on, bro. After a certain amount of years of stress and harassment by the Jakes, yeah, bro. You get like you ain't gonna come out here and try portray the whole mad thing. So that's why when on Bobby Kasanga and was saying, boom, like, yo, cut a long story short, the ops, I don't care about that. Bro, it's just think of the first to just leave my thing alone. Yeah. Like, but anyone that knows the streets. Like, whatever's for the roaster knows for the roaster though. Do you get? Whatever man want to put on the internet for the Jakes to watch themselves and say, yeah, let's leave this guy alone. Man, put it on the internet.
All right, cool. So, but you're never gonna sit there and rate their success, like, you know what I mean, just on a humble thing.
Bro, what success, bro?
Brother,
Tion,
come on, look at how far they've gotten.
bro, Tion is richer than the whole OFB combined. I rate his success. Put the whole OFB's net worth in one account and put just Tion's.
Nah, I don't think that's true.
You're not doing the right maths then.
Headie won.
See what I mean with black people, bro?
Nah, Headie. No, let's be real. Headie won. No. Listen. Okay, no.
Don't argue with me. Just go and
Listen. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
You got a tune with Drake. You done a tune with Drake that was supposed to be like your big come up song, your big feature, yeah, bro.
That tune is a sensational tune.
See Drake. Drake's a big deal, you know. Don't get me wrong. Drake is the biggest.
Drake is the biggest artist in the world, bro.
Bro. Drake is a big deal, you know.
Drake is the biggest artist in the world.
Okay.
You done a tune with the biggest artist in the world.
Okay, good.
Doing a tune with Drake is like doing a tune with Michael Jackson.
You know what you're saying sounds. What you're saying sounds a bit slow. I'll tell you why, man.
Go on.
Tion done a tune with Russ, yeah. No Drake feature. Look at the numbers.
Yeah, I know, but that was just a viral sensation.
What are we talking about? Viral what?
How it was a viral sensation.
How the fuck can two British artists not get no
English
feature from nowhere else in the world, and lap your numbers on a Drake feature? Bro, I like it, man.
Nah, but
please, there's no talking about it. There's no talking about it. It's just logic.
Nah, I hear where you're coming from. Listen, bro, I'm agreeing with you, bro. I'm agreeing with you.
Well, hear me out. That's like me saying I done a tune with Drake right now, yeah, and it done like a quick 30, 40 mil views, yeah. Don't get me wrong, that's still big. It's iconic to the scene and whatever, blah blah blah. Then the guy who's my competition doesn't get a Drake feature or American feature. He just goes, yo, hey, brother in South, you say want to link up at 100 mil.
All I'm saying is, though, certain man. Listen, I hear what you're saying, but all I'm saying.
If I'm looking at anyone and saying I aspire to do what they're doing, I'm looking at Tion and them. I looking at these OFBs. So what am I aspiring to make? 100 bags.
Bro, all up. Man said 100 bags.
What am I aspiring to make? 200 bags. What for music? What 150 racks for music? 100 bags for music.
You're reminding me of a certain someone. 100 bags. You're reminding me of a certain someone.
Bro, I'm just being realistic. Like a lot of men are just being crazy. Like people
I know someone that's telling the whole world.
People see a one chain and a 1-2 watches and shit, but forget that people's families still live in council houses and certain things. Like, people just don't understand the image. It's very easy to look good on a gram and all these things, bro. It's not hard. But don't forget where your
Headie won. What is his family still living in council housing?
I don't have a clue. I don't know these things, but all I know is this year. Like when you say OFB success and shit, yeah, bro, they get views, they do well. Don't get me wrong, I'm not shitting on them, bro. But you see when niggas start talking about actual wealth, bro, none of these niggas are individual millionaires.
Headie one is.
I don't know that yet.
Nah, Headie one is.
I don't know that yet. He might be. I know Tion is for certain.
I think I saw Headie one on the Forbes list of this year as well. I saw him on there.
Oh, did you? I
think I did. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
Do you know why? Do you know why I doubt that?
It might not be. It might be something else. Why I doubt that? It might have been GQ or something or Vogue or something. I don't know.
Bro, I don't even care. I don't pre this guy like that. I'll be real with you. He's irrelevant to man. But all I know is this year, you can add up the entire OFB and put their net worth in a bank account, and Tion's accumulated that by himself. So. Just that
I can agree. I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Exactly. So just with that being said, I don't look at OFB. I want to do anything that they've done. That's shit. Your whole collective has only accumulated what one man is, bro. Fuck off. I want to do what Tion's done. I want to do. I want to do more than. I like Tion's line of thinking. I like that way. Yeah, that way. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, I hear it. You know what? I'm gonna ask you this. What happened with Fumes?
Well, the guy thinks he's the only human being on this planet with sense. And a lot of rappers are, no offense, yeah, I don't give a fuck anyways. They just got low ass IQs. They'll sign anything. You get them 5 bills, they'll jump in the booth and jump around. And the song will blow up and do like 10 mil views. And you're only getting like 5 bills. He tried to offer me
So just go into like a bit more detail about the whole thing.
He tried to offer man a bag.
A bag?
Yes, on a song that's coming on a song that's coming out in a matter of 2 weeks.
Okay.
3 weeks. And guess what's so funny about him trying to offer me a bag? You're gonna get to witness me make way more than a bag of it. The fuck?
Okay.
But cut long story short, what man does is he gets rappers, come to the booth, offers you some dumb change. You're a rapper, you're young more time, you're black, you don't know about music money.
Yeah.
You just sign
playing
anything.
the white man game with you.
Thank you. You just sign anything now. He's got the royalties on that, but Saturday gave you £1,000 for like, or 6 bags. Like there's certain man that's got like 6 bags, yeah. But if you do the numbers of how much the plug did by itself done, it's a scam.
Nah, I hear it. I know. Come on, man. The music industry, the amount of money.
Yeah, it's a scam, bro. Do you understand?
It's a scam, fam. A lot of you artists are getting scammed.
Man come to me and try to offer me £1,000 for something that was gonna make you
way over.
I know he's just one of them. You're them cheeky cunts that just want to sit there later and laugh at people like, yeah. See that guy? I only gave him a bag, you know. I know.
I swear he got kidnapped.
Yeah, but this is karma. This is how life treat niggas.
No, fuck it.
But this is funny. I know he's one of those guys, like, you know them evil people, proper like them Suge Knights, like man's in the
he's a shark. He's a shark.
You know them sharks, like, but I know he gets a proper kick out of it. Like, you know what it is with rappers?
He's very business savvy.
Bro, rappers are some of the most hated people on the planet. So if someone can bump a rapper, they'll do it, bro. From jewelers to whoever. So people love bumping rappers. They even laugh about it with their friend groups. Like, yeah, this guy, I only gave him a bag, yeah. I gave him 5 bills.
I'm dead.
You get it? Like, I ain't dumb. But I just weren't gonna be one of them people you have your little secret laugh at. You get that?
I hear it.
That's what it was.
I hear it. No, for him to be getting kidnapped and everything, a man's giving us updates and shit. Nah, that is hilarious, man.
Bro, I'm just happy man never done that to him though. But between me and you, man had a drop on that booth for how long? I was thinking, bro, how many evil thoughts was going through man's head? I just thought, you know what, bro? I just had bare man around me saying, this guy's a niche, bro. I don't know what you think he is. This guy's a civilian. Like, bro, if you want to do that, bro.
Nah, I'm dying, man. Nah, he comes across as a cool guy. A lot of people have been there, even big artists, innit? You know what? Listen, I'm going to ask you this now, innit? Now, obviously, I'm cool with my man, but listen, publicly, everyone knows the history, innit? Like, obviously, something's happened. Bro, if you've got nothing nice to say about the person, then please just don't say nothing, please. I'm begging you, innit, Carl? Nah, listen. Don't say anything crazy, though, please. I'm begging you.
Man. Don't worry, I won't say nothing.
Don't. All right, cool. Nah, I beg you, just apologize to Skepta, please.
Oh, man, still apologize to Skepta.
Nah, just apologize, please.
Right, you're having a laugh.
Huh?
Bro, do you know what it is?
Bro, listen. If you're gonna say something bad, then just leave it.
I ain't even saying nothing bad to my man. Like, bro, I don't even see these guys. I think the internet actually thinks I care about them. Like my mum's life. Like I don't care about these guys.
No, but don't say nothing crazy about him, please. Like if you like,
I don't care about him. But I just feel like obviously whatever happened with my man happened. Like, do you get? I don't care about or have any hate towards him.
Alright, cool. Then let's leave it. Alright, cool. Okay, cool. Let's leave it. Shout out to Skepta every time, innit? But
man don't have no man. If anything, bro, man, do you get? Like I see a video the other day where he was wearing a chief outfit, the true Nigerian thing.
Yeah.
Big that up, bro. That's all man can say about him. Man ain't got no hate. for them, man. Did you
Nah,
get
that
it?
was sick. Still, when he wore that, I think it was an LV. What I saw the imprint, and it looked like it was LV or Gucci
Yeah,
or
the
something like that.
chief, the same thing.
Yeah,
My dad and them man wear. Do you get
yeah,
it?
in the village and that. Yeah, that
Man
was
had to,
hard.
man have to pay that homage. Man have to big that up.
Yeah.
That's all man can say. Do you know what I'm
Nah, man,
saying?
I can't lie. Skepta's the goat, man. I can't lie. He's the guy, man. I can't really be having any of that. But cool. All right, let's leave that there. All right, I'm gonna ask you this though, yeah. Now, apparently, some guy called. I spoke about this earlier on, but apparently, there's a guy called Foyad, and he tried to set you up.
Oh, why we talk about this? This is my federal, man.
No, but you made it public yourself. You went and
Yeah,
told everyone.
I outed them as a snitch. I just said, yo, nigga, you mad police, dude. Like you put a nigga in jail, dude. Like,
First of all, is he black?
yeah, he black. He
Foyad.
police.
I don't know. I saw the name. I was like, what type of name?
He's
But
scary.
he's scary.
He's scary. Police scary.
Nah, fucking. I've never met this guy. I don't know who Foyad is. Shout out
No,
to Foyad, but
he's a scary
obviously
individual.
you're claiming he's a snitch, but he tried to set you up though apparently.
Bro, a lot of things happen, man. It's just I just don't respect guys that fucking work with like, you know what I'm saying? If you do the police stuff, like this policey thing, man can't,
Mm,
yeah. I'm just
mm.
scared. I'm scared of guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you fuck with the police, yeah, I'm scared of you.
Okay, now and then I'm
I'm
hearing
really,
apparently the two girls that try to set you up, they testified against you.
yeah, again, bro. If you set niggas
No,
up, and if you're a setup chick, for one, I'm scared of you already.
nah, that is evil.
Two,
Setup chicks are evil.
two,
Sorry.
if you're a setup chick and part time witness, hey, I'm even more scared of you. Do you get it?
Nah,
But
yeah.
yeah, man, people just be very scary, like, and I just know men and like, look, if I can tell a girl, oh, like, let's have sex, and she has sex with me,
Mm,
then that's a girl that's, you know what I'm saying, she's opening up to man, she giving me some sort of control to an extent. If I can tell that same girl set someone up and she does it, that means I
mm,
can control that girl. You know what else that means I can tell the girl?
mm.
Don't snitch. And do you think she gonna listen?
I don't know about that.
I think she will. If I
Yeah.
say if I ask if I'm asking to have sex and she say yeah, if I say set someone up and she say yeah, if I say don't snitch, she definitely gonna say yeah. But from time she snitching, it means this nigga told her to.
Okay.
That's how the world
Fucking
works.
hell.
A lot of men won't snitch directly. They'll make someone else do it and say, I'm not snitching. Where's the paperwork? Yeah.
No, I hear it. I hear it. I
Scary
hear
world.
it.
Scary world, man.
So I'm gonna ask you this then: how much have you made off of music?
Of music?
Yeah. What's the most you've made out of music?
Fuck knows, bro. I couldn't be able to tell you, bro. There's a whole bank account. I need to go on. Fuck knows, a tune core account, but I won't say. Most of my racks ain't music money, bro. If you see man flexing racks or drip or any of that, ain't music money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all street money.
What? So no, but would you be able to give us like some sort of number of, or like round it up to some sort of number that you've managed to make?
I'd have to go on my tune core and literally pre all my streams from every song I've dropped in the last how long to tell you how much I've made altogether from music. I could tell you how much I made off the roads in the last few months though.
Nah, the roads I don't condone that. Like that behavior there, I don't condone that in it. I'm not pushing that on my platform, bro. I'll be mad on this.
I'm just saying that, man. Well, I just do whatever it is, that. I'll say the
Mm,
realest though, man. I know people see me as a rapper and that, but boy, I barely rap. I drop a video now and then. You know
mm,
what I'm saying?
mm,
All in all, I've seen a few foul from music.
mm. Couple thousands.
Yeah, I've seen some thousands from music.
But
But
someone like you've got some decent streams as well. I would have thought. I remember there was a study that was put out, and they
yeah,
were saying people of streaming, a lot of them are earning like 50 grand to 30 grand a year, maybe
yeah,
even
but
20 grand.
don't forget, my nigga, you got a flood streaming song with fucking song. You got a flood streaming services with songs. You know, you can't just drop one song, two songs, and disappear. You gotta have like, see, rappers, yeah, every like up there rapper, they got like 20 songs out every year, minimum, and that's when you're doing mad numbers. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
See what I'm trying to say? What's flying in there right now, realistically, it's just a couple thousand, like here and there. Like, if I was to talk about it in total, it probably got into like the tens to the twenties. You get what I'm trying to say?
yeah, yeah,
Offer like certain songs in particular. Do you get it?
yeah. No, I hear it. I hear it.
But offer certain songs put together in particular, then yeah, we'll say all together over like a long period of time. I'm not saying like in this month or that month. I'm saying if you used to add it up, like every month payment and put it all in one. Do you get it?
Mm, mm,
But cut a long story short, yeah, but most man's money don't come fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Most man's money come off the rolls. You know what I'm trying to say? But we're
mm.
about to change that though. That's why
Yeah.
a man's dropping music now and investing it and then certain things. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is? You should drop a lot of the. You should be. You should the music that you're dropping. You should do that old cheat. I'm telling you now, people still listen to that type of music. I'm telling you
No,
now,
that's
yeah.
coming, bro. 2023,
Yeah,
that's
you
all
need
man's
to.
doing, bro.
Cause drill is in the bin. I had Digger D here a couple months ago, and he said the same thing. Drill is in the bin, bruv. It
Bro,
is in the bin.
I'll be real with you. I feel like Joe's on a bin, but I just having fun with music, man. Because I feel like where man fuck up is when I'm trying to be too fucking perfect. Like, you see when man start, but man's making certain songs, yeah, and I'm just trying to be too much of a perfectionist, like, oh, auto tune, and I want it to look that professional, and I want to wear
Yeah.
this, and I want to do that.
Yeah, that's where
I feel
that's
like, I
something.
feel
You
like
see that there? I think that's something that is also spoilt the music scene.
yeah, I feel like I'm
All the
ruining it with that,
videos look
bro.
the same. Yeah, everyone's doing
I
this.
want to have
Yeah,
fun. Like, you see, when I
yeah,
was young, when I used to do them videos, like up niggas
brother.
and
You
bro,
was
I
in a
was
track.
young
You was in a tracksuit in your
in a
ends on the
tracksuit.
blocks, bro. Yeah,
Thank you,
man.
but I felt like I was dancing and I felt like the man. I was gassed. I'm trying to say
Yeah,
that's how I want to feel. I don't care about all this perfectionist stuff too much. Like I do,
yeah,
but at the same time, I want to just go back to having fun with it, and that's why I started making drill songs again. Cause it's like, fam, when I used to make them songs, I used to have fun.
yeah, man. I'll be honest. A lot of the artists today, they're all hiring out Rolls Royces and
Yeah, it all looks the same.
AMGs,
It all looks the same.
and
All looks the
the
same.
tune is awful. Like it don't even
But
match your
it is
music
though.
video.
It's just fucking rigged now, though, man. Like everyone, I don't know
Yeah,
how to describe it. The shit's just dead. Like everything is just like the same. No offense, every video looks the same. Like you're right. When you say it like that, you're right. It's
yeah,
Rolls Royce.
man.
You just put me off. Furthermore, what you just said just put me off my a whole new video idea, man. Had coming up. Man said just Rolls Royce.
Nah, man. Because do you know what it does? Yeah,
Yeah, like,
you're now you're trying to paint a picture that you've made it already,
yeah, exactly
but
that.
you ain't made it. You
Do you
know what I
understand?
mean? You need to show them the journey, and then it will make more sense. Car certain rappers they come out the gates. They got the fucking AMG, they got the lubes, they got all the designer, all the cars, the
And it just
mansions
looks
rented
gazy,
out.
bro. You just know.
Yeah,
You just know it looks gazy.
yeah, man, it just looks dead, bruv. And it's like, what? So this is your entry into music. So now you need to
No,
uphold
but
this
you
whole
gotta do it
image.
real though. You gotta do it real. Like you see with my thing,
Yeah,
like like give it a few months now. You see man go get the pendant. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Man already
mm,
iced up my teeth. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Give
yeah,
it
but
give
you get that type of money already.
but
Some of
bro, what it
these
is with
man,
this thing, you just
huh?
gotta do it naturally. Don't fake it. Don't do the fake thing. Like, bro,
No, because
I'm not
that
gonna
then you have to
force it.
uphold that image for. How long you gonna uphold that image for in your music? Then you're
Yeah,
gonna do a video where you're looking all bummy and that, and now people are gonna say you've fallen off,
yeah, exactly.
and
But
you
shall I
ain't
tell you the
even been
truth
put
about
on
it?
yet.
Shall I, t-
You ain't
shall I
even
tell
put
you the truth
yourself on
about this
yet.
thing though, bro? You just gotta be
Alright, go on.
yourself, man. You gotta be yourself.
Yeah,
Fuck trying to pretend like impress people and all of that shit. Just be yourself. Do it in your own stride. Like I'm not breaking my neck to go and ice this out and ice this out. No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck about that. I will
mm,
in due time. And then I'll say, yeah, cool. It's a trophy for the work I put in. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Kind of thing.
Have you got any plaques for your videos in that?
I need to get them. Fendi's on a mill. Two illers on like like 3 mil, I think.
Yeah, and they
Link
took.
ups trying to shake me though, man. I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh
Olives was
yeah.
about 1.4 mil. Like, what's going on?
They took take a
I,
trip down, didn't
I
they?
don't care if it was taken down. I want my plat. You saw that shit do 1.4, bro. You know,
I'm dead.
you definitely got paid before it got taken down as well, boy.
All right, cool. You know what? I'm gonna ask you this then. Do you think Headie One and Tion Wayne have got you blackballed from the music industry?
No, they ain't got that type of power. I just don't drop enough music.
So
Who
you
the
really
fuck are
think
they?
they can't blackball you? Cause
Who the
they're
fuck
deep
are
in the
they?
industry.
who
Like,
the fuck Tion Wayne? Headie One? Who the fuck are they?
I'm
Bro,
dead.
bro, Central C is doing better numbers than both of them.
Yeah,
He's
but
mighty.
yeah, but the thing
Central
is,
C,
but the thing is, but the
Central
thing
C is
is
like
that he's not
Central C is a
ops
few
with
months
them
older
though.
than me, bro.
Yeah, but
Central
he's not
C,
ops with them. He's not ops with them.
forget
You've
about
got
being
some,
ops to them, bro.
bro.
Central C is a few months older than me, bro.
I'm not
Headie
talking
One
about
is nearly
age
30.
though. I'm
Headie
not
One
talking
is
about
nearly
age.
30. Headie One is nearly 30 years old. Tion Wayne
I
is nearly
know, I know
30 years
that, I
old.
know that, I know that. Headie
How could
One's the
these
old.
lot blackball me, bro? Central C is a few months older than me, bro.
When I mean blackballing you,
They
cause
don't
I've
have that
seen.
type of
No,
power,
no,
bro.
listen. I know. Hear me out though. Let me land.
I'm gonna be
When
here long after they stop rapping.
Yes, I know, but hear me out. Let me land in it. When I mean blackball you, because I'm not saying blackball you forever. Yes, you are right. They're reaching their 30s. They might even be out of here soon. You know what I mean?
In the next
But
2 years, I'm gonna be
yeah,
here in the
next two
next two
years
years.
they.
Like 4 or 5
Yeah,
years,
I
years
know, I
left to
know. But
go.
hear me out. Let me land. What I'm saying is, at the moment and present, and in the present time as we speak, do you feel as if these guys are they're basically not getting you through the
They're
door?
not
They're saying
blackballing me, bro, but they're
they're
spreading
blocking
false
you. They're
narratives
blocking
that's gonna
you
make me
from getting
insult them.
through. They're blocking you from getting through certain doors because obviously you man are ops. Do you think
They're
that?
not. They're not. I'll tell you why they're not. I'll tell you why they're not. I'll tell
Why?
you why. All it is this year. I'm for one not dropping enough music, but what they are doing is they're spreading certain false narratives that's gonna make man have to insult them. Like it's gonna make man have to publicly come at it and actually draw man out and say. And I'm not talking about on no platform, and I'm talking about musically, like
Yeah, music.
publicly draw out
Mm,
Tion and public draw out Head. Like that's what they're gonna make man do. Do you get it?
mm.
Because you can't block man from doing jack shit. All you're doing is you're not spreading false narratives. Like how's man coming on there asking me if you're rejected from the ninth and Tion? How can it? This guy's not even from the this guy's not even from the ends. Like, what are you talking about? Like this.
Who
See when
me?
sometimes false rumors like that start getting back to man's ears. That's when now I'm gonna go make music and violate Tion. See how the internet
Mm,
works.
mm,
Cut all too
mm,
short. It's just life, innit? But
mm,
all I know is these man don't have that type of power, bro. Like you don't have
mm,
like a year or two left at the top.
mm.
Do you get it?
One thing I've learnt with the labels is it doesn't matter how successful you are. When your time is done, it is
It's done.
done. It
Don't
is
care,
done.
bro.
I've
Don't
seen it.
care.
It's
But
actually
but bro, bro,
crazy.
but and it's not even an age thing. Don't let age fool you, bro. Because look, there's rappers like Back are Not Nice. Back are like there's rappers like Back are Not Nice. They come out of jail, they shut it down, and he's in his 30s, bro. But I just feel
Yeah,
like
but he got signed
I
by
feel like they've
Drake.
had their buzz
That's
now. I
Drake's
feel
right
like
hand man.
Headie and Tion have had their buzz now. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. I
Like
get it.
eventually, like you get your buzz, it's your turn, and then it's someone else's turn.
Yeah, I don't.
Like I
Headie
want.
One. I think Headie One's a cheat code. I'm not gonna cap. Headie One is
No,
a
no, no, no,
cheat,
no,
but
no.
Tion Wayne.
He is a cheat code, but the cheat code only lasts for so long. Eventually, someone else
Nah,
is going.
Headie
Bro,
One.
I'm
No
telling you,
way.
the
No
public
way.
get bored. The public get bored of the same voice. You don't. I'm telling you, I've seen it happen to so many rap groups around the country.
There's something about Headie One's flow.
Every single rapper comes a time where he comes out. Everyone's like, "Yo, he's hard." Then everyone gets bored of his voice. It happens to everyone. There's not a single rapper that. The only person I've seen do that type of shit and outlive it is Drake.
Nah, Drake is now in a phase where he's popping down a bit. He's not the same
Okay,
Drake.
but Drake. That's the only person I can ever say that's done. Everybody else, their
People are
voice
getting
is
tired of Drake
boring,
now.
bro.
This new Drake is not hitting. It's not really hitting, bro.
Everyone, there's not a single rapper that don't go through it. I even go through it to an extent where people don't even know my real age. They think, oh, A's fucking older than he is because he started rapping when he was like. They think I'm like 20 years old in them videos when I'm 16.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Nah,
They
I
get
hear it.
bored. Bro, people get bored of your voice. Like
Mm.
you see, this is why Drake says it in that song. Yeah, fuck it, I'm on when he says, "So get it while you're here, boy, because all that hype don't feel the same next year, boy."
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll be right here in my spot, tripping off you because you had your shot, and it happens to every single rapper. You get your
Yeah.
little 15 minutes of fame,
Mm.
and
I
next,
hear it.
you get it's what you do with the money that
Mm.
you made during your 15 minutes of fame that
Mm.
matters.
All right, cool. I'm gonna ask you three more questions. Yeah. So this one I'm gonna ask you. All right, cool. So did Abracadabra chase down Toyan?
Bro, Abs is a patty, bro. This guy's had condoms in his mouth. Do you think he's bro?
No.
Guy's a patty.
No.
This guy's
No, answer the question though. Did Abracadabra chase down Toyan?
patty, fam. Abracadabra's a pancake. Like, live old ham roll. Like. You get?
No, listen. I've got respect for Abra, innit? As I said,
Why?
you know what I mean.
Why? Because he's gone in.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. His music, innit? Man respects it. You know what I mean. But I'm just asking you: did Abracadabra chase down Toyan? Cause this Toyan guy, he's saying that apparently he bored up Abra or whatever. I don't know if this is true.
Federal, bro.
I know it's mad federal, but I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you if he actually bored him up. I'm just saying, did Abracadabra chase down Toyan?
But I don't know. I don't know. I just know Abs is ate a condom before and he's been stripped, and I know that's true, and that's all I know.
Oh, this is crazy.
I don't know if he got down to him. I just know these facts. Ate a condom before, facts. That's why his voice sounds like that.
Alright, cool. Do you still chill with what's his name, Nutty?
Yeah, we cool.
Alright, cool. And then also, what was the last question I was gonna ask you? Boom, 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 boom. So, what do you have coming next? Like, what are you looking to do now? What are you looking to do next?
Cool. 2023, I'm starting my podcast.
You're doing a podcast?
Uh-huh.
Nah, to be honest, you talk a lot, so yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
talk. So I'm starting my own podcast in 2023.
Yeah.
For starters, that way my fans can't say there's not enough content, blah blah blah. There's content near enough every day. And then on top of the podcast, man's gonna take the music thing a lot more serious as well. I'm gonna try and flood it on the side of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So if I could run a podcast and just be dropping music constantly, I think it'll work hand in hand, innit?
Nah, I think it would. Cause you're very controversial. Like, bro, you talk too much on Instagram Live.
No, I won't say I talk too much. I won't say that. I'll say I'm calculated, bro. You get it? Whether you clock that or not.
No, I've clocked it. I've clocked it.
Man's very calculated.
Some of the things you do, I've seen it. I've clocked it. I've read it.
Very calculated.
No, but let me ask you this though. You said Abracadabra, he's a fraud. He ain't mashed no works. Is this true?
What do you think?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I seriously don't know. I'm asking you, bro.
What do you think?
Brother, I don't
You're
know.
Getting this all off man's YouTube. You're getting this all off man's YouTube videos, I lie.
Nah, not even.
Where are you getting it from? When did I say this?
You said this a year ago. You said this, I think, a year ago too.
I spoke about these lot in months, bro. Like, yeah, I don't even know the last time. I don't care about these guys, bro. They're irrelevant. Abs is fucking irrelevant. I just said one thing. He ate a condom, and it ends there. Like if that's your favorite rapper, he ate a condom.
I'm dying.
All you need to know, like, that's your favorite rapper, like. You spend your money on that, like, you go buy that.
All right, cool. You know what? I'm gonna ask you just like on who you rate in each each genre in it right now in the scene. So obviously like Afrobeats. Who do you rate in like the Afro?
Rima. If I can get a feature with anyone right now, Rima. Oh my days.
Oh yeah.
Rima's cold.
Who's the biggest artist that you've been in the studio with?
Fuck knows. Who's the biggest artist I've been in the studio with? Really? Who? Fuck knows. But I can't lie, it'll probably have to be my boy Lucio, you know.
Lucio?
Yeah, blood.
Who's that?
Bro, right now he's got the whole Germany in a headlock like between me.
Oh, my man.
Yeah.
I think even Headie's done something with him, innit?
Nah, that's Luciano. That's another guy.
Oh. That's
This guy,
another guy.
my nigga's called Lucio. Still, obviously, I can't lie. He's got that country in a headlock right now, man. No back.
Okay.
If you know, then you
Okay.
know. Like him and his niggas. My nigga Omar as well.
Mm.
They got bro, but obviously I say Lucio right now for the impact he's having on that fan base wise and that.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Cool. So, who do you rate in? Obviously, you said your opinion on drill, but
yeah.
who do you rate in drill at the moment?
Um, Sharjeez, Newark. Spinner still trying to catch you a stroller. Oh, you like it? Run him over. Fucking 7 block. I'm the owner. I'm smoking on dead ups and I'm floating. Nah, real nigga shit.
What? 22 G's.
No. Sharjeez.
Okay. Where they
Bro,
from?
from the Bronx, New York.
New York.
I don't
Okay.
listen. I
Cool.
don't listen to no one in the UK like that, but they're all whack, fam. Everyone in the UK is whack, fam. Mum's like,
No, listen, you're not capping there, boy. A lot of these drill rappers,
drill in the UK
they're not
is
doing it,
dead,
man.
fam. It's just whack. Like, I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck's
man.
going on.
Every genre is literally dying one by one, bro.
It's whack. Luckily for me, I'll just auto tune shit, bro.
Mm.
I'm gonna be here a long time.
So, who
Making
do you
music.
rate in the UK? Who do you rate in the UK at the moment?
What musically?
Yeah, musically, just anyone. Who do you rate right now? That's out here right now.
I don't even know what to say about it. Cause I'm trying. I've been burning bears roots, but separately. Let me think properly, man. Let me actually say someone. Like, you gotta pick up someone. Nah, no one. Mum's life. I'm at because
No,
if I say,
fuck's sake.
see if I said someone right now, Mum's life. I'm forcing it.
Do you
Man
rate? Do
jumping
you
the
rate? Do
ropes
you rate?
all the time. Who do I
Do you
turn in
rate
from the
Dave?
UK?
Do you rate Dave?
Yeah,
You rate Dave? Alright, cool. Do you rate Central C?
yeah. I rate Central C still.
Do you
I
do you
like.
rate Diggity?
Um, I rate what niggas doing still. Yeah, but I just don't
Yeah.
like. I don't like that lyric he said about. I don't like no other Niners. That's a bit wild. So it's a wild lyric.
Why would you say that?
Why would you say you don't like no other Niners? Like, hello. Like,
What? Oh, did he say? Because obviously unknown T, them man are Niners, isn't it? So did he say he only rates them and no other Niners?
yeah, I don't know. I don't care about all that. Anyways, I'm just saying, like, other than that bar, yeah,
Mm.
I like what he's doing with the music. These are guys the guys you're mentioning so far can rap. Facts.
Mm. Do you rate K Trap?
Yeah, he can rap. I won't lie, he can rap.
Yeah. Who else is out here right now? That's probably the only good ones out here, bruv. The rest are just. Yeah, that's probably the only good ones, bro. I'll be so honest with you.
I won't cap and say I don't listen to none. I don't listen to none of the music you mentioned like that though.
Mm.
I won't even sit here and pretend like I do. I won't, like if I did, I'd be telling you lies. I listen to bare American shit, fam. I listen to.
Nah, same here. Same here on the daily when I'm listening to
Um,
music. It's American music, man,
I don't
plays.
listen to no one in the UK like that. Like UK, I can't lie, it's just boring, fam. In my honest opinion, yeah, I'm a bit biased, and I feel like I listen to my own music. If I want to listen to something in the UK, I just play my unreleased.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that.
I'm a bit biased, man. I can't lie. I feel like
Mm.
I don't know. UK is just a bit.
Mm.
It's a bit forced in it, but obviously, I don't buy into the hype because I'm a rapper myself. But like, I feel like a lot of the public just buy into some of these rappers,
Mm.
and what they're doing is so easily done. Like it's just not hard, fam. But whatever.
Mm. But how did you make that tune, Take a Trip? That tune. How did you come about making that tune?
I just wrote it like literally.
I want to ask you this. What was you talking about when you said, finna take a trip to the Niz, then I take a trip round AP. I got a brown skin ting from Tottenham, says she want to be my lady, says she
I,
want to drink my Baileys.
I'm a I'm a tourist. I like going places.
What, for good reasons or bad reasons?
I'm a tourist. I
Fuck's
take
sake.
I like taking trips places. You know what I'm saying?
So you weren't sending for no ends in that tune, no. You wasn't sending for no
No,
other areas.
No,
Fucking hell.
I'm talking about taking trips. Like, how I send them? We're going on a trip.
Hey, this is funny. Nah, this is funny. Alright, cool. You know what? Boom. Alright, you know what? We're gonna call it a night then.
Bang, easy.
Um, yeah, man, it's been a good time chatting. Obviously, I think we reached 500 people.
Yeah, bang.
To be honest, that was low. That is low compared to what I usually get on here. I'm pretty sure people probably told you already.
No, I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't even use Twitter.
Nah, I've seen you tweet. I've seen you tweet on it. Can't, bro. Do you know what it is? You know what?
I use
You
Twitter like
probably
my little
don't.
diary. I come in there, say some shit, and just come off the app. I
Nah,
don't have.
nah. You know what? You probably don't because I used to DM you bears, bro. I was trying to get you on for time.
Bro, I
I
don't use
DM'd
apps.
you like 3 months ago, bruv.
I swear down, I do not use this app, bro.
And who was he talking about on your Instagram story? Apparently, this guy is a nonce or some shit.
Bro, there's sex offenders out here and that, like guys that just do cringy shit. They go, like they're big, like they can't. You see a lot of men, they can't get girls their age, so they prey on like young girls, like, do you know what I mean? Like young 19
Mm,
and 20 and 18 and 16 and 7. You know what I'm saying?
mm. What's that youth's name?
Fucking raggle.
Rago. What is he from your ends?
They ain't from my ends, bro. Could never be from my ends.
Well, where's he from?
Fucking, he's from South
South.
originally, yeah.
What?
But
But he lives round north.
no, I don't live in North. He's from South. He's a South man originally. You get it? I try fly OT and these things, but you got exposed in it. I know someone that, you know what I'm saying, that you try to do a wrong on one. So I said, yep, I'm definitely exposing you, mate.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
what.
listen, I've had my fair share of exposing wrongans and that on here too. Like, no, I'll
Nah,
be honest. One of them
it's
went
only
viral,
right.
fam. It was all over Shadeborough and that. I'm not even
But
gonna talk too tough on it, but
bro, it's only right. I'm trying to see my. I just don't want no other girl to ever go near him. I want girls to look at him and think, "Ew, you scumbag." Do you get it?
yeah, I hear it.
Cause guys like that will try and live their life happily ever after. Like they're not wrong. And it's like, nah, bro.
Mm.
Literally. I'm gonna do it annually as well. Every year I'm gonna shout him out. Big man thing.
Fucking hell. Nah, that is funny. But you know what? Cool. Boom. It is what it is, isn't it? But yeah. Alright, so do you wanna like shout anything out? Do you wanna promo anything? Do you wanna let them know about anything you got coming?
Nothing. I got new music coming out in like 2 weeks. It's called Plugged Out. The same song Fumes Never Let come out. And that's it.
What, so it is coming out through Fumes.
No, it's not coming out through Fumes. I've gone and re-recorded it perfectly. But
Okay.
instead of calling it plugged in, we're calling it plugged out, and I've put a spin on some of the
Plug
lyrics.
that. Fuck's sake. Did you mention about him getting robbed in there?
All I'm gonna say is watch the video.
Fuck's sake. Alright, cool. Guys, you know what? There you go. I've had A1FROMTHE9 on here. Yeah, just, give him a farewell, innit, before you go.
Yeah, love you, man.
Alright, cool. Alright, say nothing, man. I'll shout you in the DMs. I'll chat to you in the DMs. I'll tell you something. Boom. Alright, cool. Guys, boom. There you go. A1FROMTHE9. This is recorded as well. So cool, guys. Hold on.